I don't understand what they're doing in this book, but it looks dirty.
Oh? You had my attention, but now you've piqued my curiosity.
Come on, Ulfer. We're going on another adventure.
I want to study that just a little longer.
How long are we going to stay in the town this time?
Drink it in, pal. That's how failure tastes.
I'm gonna need you to roll for initiative.
I'll make a note of it.
How much is it worth to you?
I have my spoons. Will that work?
Trying to kill me with my own designs? That was just the first draft. Shall I show you the rest?
I swear, if I get blown up one more time,
I will avenge Kira's death, and then I'm going to rebuild the Alfheim Rangers.
Oh, look, I found a mushroom.
Question is, do I have to wear pants?
Oh, you can certainly try.
If reckless shenanigans got us into this mess, then why couldn't they get us out?
I don't understand what they're doing in this book, but it looks dirty.
Oh? You had my attention, but now you've piqued my curiosity.
Come on, Ulfer. We're going on another adventure.
I want to study that just a little longer.
How long are we going to stay in the town this time?
Drink it in, pal. That's how failure tastes.
I'm gonna need you to roll for initiative.
I'll make a note of it.
How much is it worth to you?
I have my spoons. Will that work?
Trying to kill me with my own designs? That was just the first draft. Shall I show you the rest?
I swear, if I get blown up one more time,
I will avenge Kira's death, and then I'm going to rebuild the Alfheim Rangers.
Oh, look, I found a mushroom. Hello, everybody. Welcome in.
Look at this fluff butt.
Really, you should.
Okay, I can't sit here. I have to sit over here. Fuck.
He's purring.
Because you did it with his little paws.
I did, and he was purring the whole time. Alright, buddy. Go where you want to go. That was
And
worth
we're
it.
It was worth it.
It was all worth
Hi,
it.
guys, we're back.
Hi, everybody. We're gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh, ye of little
Lysander's
faith.
apparently gonna die.
Ye of little faith.
Oh no! Right, I didn't bring a drink. I'll have to. I'll have to.
You guys forget. I have like 50 less
I have
hit
to get
points than
some.
like the next weakest one of you. So.
I have 70 total.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. No, Rug became a wizard. Sorry.
I was like, you have a wizard. I could sneeze on him and kill him. Hold on a minute.
Which means you have one more hit point than me.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah,
Wait.
for those in chat who don't know, Lysander has a very nice maximum hit point total right now.
Nice.
It's nice.
I don't even know what it is.
It's 69.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
There it is. Like, Tide, come on.
I wasn't paying attention.
I just when I leveled the character last time, I saw, oh my god, that's his hit point total. Now I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna get shit for this.
Yeah.
Every time you get fully healed, or you wake up from having taken damage,
Nice.
everybody just kind of watches you. Nice.
Nice.
All right. So, last time on our lovely adventure, these hooligans ended up standing outside of Nautiloid. They've been searching for this thing. They found it underground through a tomb that had some questionable things happen.
Somebody may have tried to steal a face.
Yeah, somebody tried to steal a face. And they had assembled the Avengers in hopes that they could all figure out what's going on. So standing in front of all of you is a giant cavern is a crashed Nautiloid. They're not a normal thing to see. These things look almost living. I know the players have all seen them from Baldur's Gate, but as far as the characters are concerned, this looks like it's a living organism that was flying. It has tentacles, it's got fins, it looks like it might have gills, and the nose
Go ahead, finish.
is long darted into the ground. You only have the top 2/3 that you can see. There are cracks. It looks like it is actually decaying from where you're standing. And it smells very much not nice.
So Morven should be okay.
It's even a bit odd for him.
Suppose around that time Tarek would have shown up finally after being guided through, and kind of steps behind everybody, and he's looking at this new thing, and he's like,
you just gotta see Lysander just.
Lysander, I know you're a bard, but this isn't exactly the kind of party I thought you were going to invite us to.
Neither did I. God, that thing's ugly.
It is also massive.
How much are we talking?
So only 2/3 of it are sticking out of the ground, and it's probably still 100 feet in the air at the highest point.
Right then, so
Lysander's is like half just staring at it and like slack jawed awe, but also at the same time like, okay, where might there be an access point here?
There's a hole in the wall. Like there's debris there. There's plenty of holes and cracks to climb into.
Okay. After healing his damage, he'll Well,
Oh god, don't remind him.
I rolled it. I rolled it right before
Okay.
it came on.
Okay.
I'd like to ask one more time, why exactly do we want in the ship?
I think it's more that we don't want somebody else to have it.
Okay.
I have a theory, but I have nothing to substantiate it yet. Anywho, let's get on with it.
You see Tarek kind of starting to load somewhere else.
Yes, bring the big gun. Lysander just kind of takes a deep breath and starts walking towards the damn thing.
Willow's cataloging what's in her little alchemy backpack, and she puts it on and walks toward everybody, and she hands.
It's gonna kind of grab Willow's backpack, be like, "Are you sure we should go in there?"
Don't know. Should we? Should we not?
I mean, I've fought plenty of stuff, but I'm not allowed to let you die, and that looks like death.
While Willow and Morven are talking, they kind of see Snore turn around. They kind of see Snore turn around behind them, and watch as LD starts to walk up, kind of annoyed a little bit.
LD would have beaten Tarek there because LD was closer. Just so you're aware.
Okay.
You can still do the RP. I'm just letting you know the order in which some of this stuff happened.
Let me see. So they would have seen Snore's kind of trailing behind Tarek a little bit. So they would have watched Snore walk up, and LD would have kind of. Oh no, Snore would have kind of noticed that LD was kind of annoyed a little bit, and he would ask like, "What happened to you?" And LD would start to speak up, and he's like, "Well, I met Hell, and I found out that she got me on a technicality, and I am kind of pissed off."
Will's gonna walk up to Lysander and be like, "Do we have to go in there?"
I mean, we don't have to, but remember what we saw in the other timeline? Do you want that to happen?
But the creepy guy said it means death.
Can we just
Yeah.
burn it?
What? The what?
This guy, the creepy guy, he says it means death.
She's talking about Morven.
Death seems to be his bread and butter, so I don't see what the problem is.
I get fired if she dies, and you should know what happens when we get fired.
No, I don't, because I actually satisfied them.
She's just
She
gonna
dies, you die too.
Yeah, giddy.
She's gonna be like,
No, you die.
I'm just here, and she
My
hands
deal
him.
with them is done.
I'm just here, and she hands him both a cheese cube, and then just backs up.
This is when LD kind of rolls his eyes and be like, Are you all gonna be just scared? Am I gonna have to lead the charge?" And then he just starts
I'm
walking.
Lysander's probably barely broke stride to have that conversation. So
You also are like 200 feet from this thing, so it takes a bit to walk up there.
just kind of keep going, keep kind of studying the outside of it, seeing whatever I can discern about where would be a good entry point. And
so you guys are on one of the sides, and there are about 6 different ways you can get into this thing. Depends on how much you guys want to climb.
no, let's do this systematically.
Okay, cool. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I mean, that is a system.
It is.
Let's just start at the bottom and work our way up.
While they're trying to figure that out, Tarek's just kind of looking at the ship and trying to observe it and figure out what he can about it.
Roll a Arcana check. We'll go with that.
I mean, Lysander's also been studying it, so should I make one as well?
Well, so I'm having him do it because I imagine he's studying it as more of like a ship mechanics thing versus general like what the fuck.
Hey, Del, anywhere on the outside of the ship does it look like anybody has been here in a decent amount of time?
What is a... Oh, go ahead, I'll tell.
Nope, go ahead.
I got a 24.
24? I mean, you would not be able to make this thing because it looks like it's more
Alien.
organic than it is mechanical.
Okay.
Other than that, you have no idea what makes this thing go from where you're standing. Everybody roll perception.
Do I get like a general idea of where, like bridge or anything like that?
No.
Which way's up, which way's down?
I mean, you know that there's a flat surface that you guys can see, like where it's flattened, but that's it.
20 on perception from me.
Yep. watching all that. Okay. I just need. I think Rye's the only one left. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Phoenix, what are you doing, buddy? Okay.
I'm being a cat. What do you think?
Oh, that's what. Let me go see what's up. Cool, baby. Okay. Oh, that sounded tasty, girl.
What'd she do?
She burped. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
So that's the foster that has the damage from the upper respiratory infection. She burped / sneezed at the same time.
Nice.
Nice.
Didn't sound good. So you all start making your way forward, and as you get closer, you can see where there are like big cracks and like puncture wounds along the sides if something like shot it or pierced it.
I'm just kind of taking mental notes, having no idea what any of this means yet.
Okay.
Another question then. The puncture wounds is what was it? Was it an earth golem or a sand golem? Are we on like
talking about the dragon? Are we talking about the dragon right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was earth. It was an earth elemental thingy.
Oh shit, no, Morven wouldn't know about that. Never mind. My question is void.
Okay. So as you guys keep going, it goes from like that eerie, quiet cavern sound where like your your footsteps echo, water dripping. Do you hear like almost music coming through?
And whoever's playing this music has terrible taste.
I was about to say the same thing.
I
Sounds pretty creepy.
retract my helmet for just a second to try to push it on my ears to see if the sound.
Yeah, it's not in your head because
Okay,
you can hear it echoing through the cavern.
Well, you never know with our track record.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's kind of what Tark was testing. He's like,
all right, Iron Man. All right, we're good. Hasn't put fucking sound dampeners in his helmet yet.
I might. And he puts it back up.
Okay. And that keeps repeating for a bit. It sounds like it gets louder as you guys keep getting closer and closer.
Oh, that is certainly unusual. I'm just gonna go out on a limb down and assume this is like no music I've ever heard. I can't have any idea where it comes from. What...
I mean, it's roll a performance check because that's what you be pitting. Like, do I know how this sounds?
27.
You know it's a violin. It's no song you've ever heard before. It does sound like it's kind of choppy and poorly put together.
Lysander will just listen for a second and it's like, whoa, this is bad. Ow! See, I don't know if anybody else here is a trained musician, but if you hear like an out-of-tune violin, it really sounds horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you know what it's supposed to sound like. If you're an untrained ear, you might not notice it. But like whenever my mom and I go to a concert and the violin's out of tune, yeah, you fucking notice.
Yep. You guys get closer, and you like audibly like twitch when you hear it. The tune changes.
And that's better.
This is a warning thing, isn't it?
That's what I'm thinking.
It's a trap.
Snore, did you grab my shield by any chance? No. Where? Yeah, I left it on the beach. Don't even worry about it. On the shore, don't even worry about it. I'll be fine without it.
Well, continue exploring. Doing my best to drown out the horrific sounds of.
I mean, at this point, it is the loudest, like, ambient noise that you guys hear.
Just push on. Just try to ignore it.
Can we pinpoint directly where it's coming from?
Roll another perception check.
It sounded like it was music from the old Tom and Jerry cartoons. I mean, it could have been. Are we rolling perception again?
War was trying to pinpoint it, and the answer is no. It is echoing. It's bouncing off the walls. You're not sure if it's being played repeatedly or it's the echoes that are making it sound like it's looped.
I'm curious what it would sound like if I put in a creepy violin ambient sound. Let's see what this sounds like. I'm sure I'm not gonna like it.
That's the face of I don't like it.
I don't like it. That's the face of I really don't like it.
The Honk Legion's here to help you, Tide.
No, it sounds like things are talking through it. If you could hear it in the stream.
Then I don't have stream sound on.
Sounds like radio noises and violin.
You listen to Alistair?
Fucking, I don't know, but I'm.
That sounds scary. I'm listening.
Where's the violin part? It says creepy violin. There it is.
Anywho, onward towards whatever is gonna eat our brains.
Okay. And keep going.
Onward and upward or whatever.
As you get closer and closer, you start to see, like, parts of bodies, limbs, large chunks of what could be a torso, a leg.
You're the dungeon girl.
Here's a question.
I'm with the dragon.
Do we see any equipment
Hey, Mo.
that's with those bodies?
Roll investigation.
Do we recognize the race?
That's what that was my question.
How many bodies are there?
Of course, the necromancer asked that question.
So there are no full bodies. They are mostly body parts. The answer is no, you can't tell what race, because you're talking like an arm here, part of a torso, the lower leg over there, some bones here.
How much decay are we looking at?
Roll medicine check.
I knew that was coming.
Worst part of being a necromancer, he's never gonna give me bodies to necromance.
The creepy violin is creepy. I don't like it. It freaks me out.
Like, you go to go check one and you poke it, and part of the skin just comes off the thigh muscle.
They've been dead a while.
Did I find any equipment though?
No.
Damn.
Are there any ranged weapons around?
Nope.
No.
Just body parts.
All right, just keep on trucking. Thankfully, and my last name's like, thankfully, I'm wearing a face mask right now.
Okay. So you guys get to the rubble where you can start to climb into the lowest crack. Is that where you guys want to go, or do you guys want to go somewhere else?
Let's start there and move on and proceed accordingly.
Okay.
Well, somebody has a better idea. Is going to start running off by themselves like they usually do in this group.
Not yet.
Well-
I'm gonna wait first.
And then, yeah, actually, Don, we're looking around. Has anybody run off to do something else right now? I still got everybody.
I do have something I could do.
But what? Make more holes?
No.
What's your plan?
I mean, there's obvious holes all around, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tarek is going to fly up and kind of look in several of them. He's not gonna stick his head in there, but he's gonna.
Okay. So Tarek takes off Iron Man style. Are you guys waiting at the entrance to this opening while he does that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll wait.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is this shit mostly like wood, or is it mostly like fleshy stuff? Is
With
it
where
like
you're standing?
something that look like
It looks like it is wood and organic material.
organic material? That's what
They are fused together.
Okay.
Tark starts flying around, and the music is still going. And you're just
Critically.
looking around at all the cracks.
Yeah. I'm keeping some distance between myself and the ship. Like, I'm not trying to just stick my head close to it. He's not want to stick his head in strange holes.
Giggity.
Raising.
Especially on ships that seem to be alive.
Yeah, might be a mimic.
Okay.
But what he doesn't want is an alien-like situation going on here.
I mean, when you get to them, they're like you can't see much. It's an opening into a corridor for the most part.
Okay. But he's just kind of wanting to check out, see if he sees any bodies, see if he sees any signs of anything.
I mean,
see if he sees any signs of Sigourney Weaver.
the music does change as you're floating around in some of the holes. It's
We're getting horror music now?
just keeps echoing all over the place.
I hate it.
And let me make sure.
Someone's been playing with their soundboard.
Hey, Del, if you were trying to creep us out, it's work.
Everybody that's here, except for Willow. Willow has the lowest here.
Awesome.
Everybody but Willow hears, like, right under the musical tones, you can hear what sounds like stuff shifting and moving.
I know what's going on, and I'm not liking it. Or if I tell you a lot of-
Lysander's gonna keep a hand on his rapier the whole time, but
Willow is too caught up in the music is just loud enough that she doesn't quite catch the sound of cloth rustling and shifting.
yeah, Lysander will be walking around hand on sword at this point.
Okay.
Just not drawing it, but hand ready in a ready position.
Okay. So, Loot, what are you doing after you finish your reconnaissance flight?
If I don't see anything in particular other than just empty corridors, I'm paying attention to how if the music changes and shifts as I get back away from wherever it had changed and I land, to see if it returns back to what it was before, or
Nope. Stays the same.
okay. I kind of land. I'm like, well, I saw a bunch of empty quarters, guys. I didn't see anything else in there. And I kind of look over at Lysander's like, you might as well draw that.
I don't want to get the wrong people. Give any? No. We'll see.
The tentacle ship?
I'm just.
I get it.
Say hello to the fluff butt.
I'm not as prone to just stabbing things as some people in this group. And I like kitties. Yeah, very kitty-rific.
I think he's happy I'm home.
Probably.
Looks like it.
So, are you guys going inside?
Yep.
I'll go.
Yeah.
All right. You walk just through the threshold, and you're in a 10-foot wide corridor that goes to your left and to your right. And where you're expecting like the wooden floor, you feel it squish.
So gross.
Exactly, Phoenix. That's the face we need. You win.
Ew, gross.
Right, buddy. So, where are you going? Left or right?
Straight.
Well, this is pleasant.
All right, Willow walks straight into a wall, and it just...
I did not actually do it.
You said straight.
Can we hear the shifting of clothes from either way, or?
Nope. You just it's the same as the music. You just hear it. It is echoing, and it's just there.
Is there lights on? Or like, is it light enough
Nope.
to see?
Nope.
Can I stab?
Hey, Del,
right.
question.
Hmm.
Can I send my raven down the right path and have it let me know what it sees?
Sure. Does that mean you guys are going left?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
that's fine.
standing still until that raven comes back.
Okay. So it flies off. Are the rest of you leaving while he's standing there?
No, we'll stay.
Oh. Okay.
I'm hanging out.
So after like a minute, the raven comes back. Didn't find much. It's a long corridor that has a couple other turnoffs deeper into the ship. And at some point, it actually stops because there is just the ground. After about probably like 100 feet.
Oh, let's just head off to the left then.
I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of entryways over there, but okay.
Let's just work with the one we have right now, and then we'll get her.
So you guys all take a left. Start
We
walking.
did, Mark.
Yep.
It's slightly uphill. This thing is landed at like probably like a
Angle.
40-degree angle from the ground. And you get to what looks like it should be, if you've played Baldur's Gate 3, that fleshy doorway.
No, the butthole door.
Yeah. But it looks shredded, as if something ripped through it.
That was a bad Taco Bell day.
It was Damn it, you stole it.
I was gonna say Chipotle.
Everybody to roll perception.
Damn it. Okay. Well,
Oh,
Willow
shit,
didn't
I
see
got-
shit.
Got the same on both of them.
Wow.
Hey, me and
For
Lindsay's-
pretty much everybody, you guys rolled that high and didn't catch anything.
I didn't see
Alright.
shit. I was a 4.
Even the 21 didn't do it. And 21s and 23s and 24s didn't do shit.
Nope.
Damn. What kind of ship did we fucking go into, guys?
Invisibility, or something very, very, very minuscule.
I have an idea.
Okay. So You guys continue on through the shredded butthole door.
Gross.
Sure.
Okay. So you walk through this, and it gets into what looks like at least from the characters can see, it looks like it was one of the decks. It's got a table-looking thing, and a chair that's broken in on the floor, and a couple like red crystals laying around that are on the ground. And where it was just like a soft squish as you guys were walking up this, it's now like a wet, gooey squish as you guys step into this room.
Kind of looks at the table, is like, aren't you looking for some furniture?
Not this. Hey, weren't you looking for some crystals?
I was. He starts looking at him.
Okay. You roll a wisdom save for me.
Sure. Rolled a 5.
Okay. All right. What's everybody else doing?
I'm looking around.
Okay. I
Well, we can't see anything with the dark.
You can't, I can.
I'm about to say, at least half the group has dark vision. Does nobody have light that they can cast on somebody's shield or something?
I have Druidcraft. I can light it. I can light a candle. I can light something on fire. Yes.
Yeah. Then you can have a torch.
Okay. Then I
Pretty
will
sure
have a
you
torch.
can also make night vision goggles if you want to.
Right, but
Instantly.
that doesn't help. That doesn't help the other people who can't see, like Sneor and LD.
I'll cast light on my shield.
Okay, there you go. You have 2 sources of light now.
Cool.
I was just saying, I don't know if I have night vision. Or...
I have a torch now too. So.
Okay. So, that's all that appears to be in this room,
Alright,
without like
maybe-
actually digging through stuff.
Yeah, I'll do a little light digging, but I don't think this is the place where we're gonna find something.
Roll an investigation check for me.
Sure.
You do not have dark vision, Blue.
Sure don't.
You find a couple of books on the desk area that look waterlogged is the best thing that you can come up with.
That you can come up with, or this is the best thing you want to say? Tell yourself. Tell
It's
yourself.
it's the best thing that he can compare it to because it is wet, and like it looks like it's a soaking wet book, but he doesn't know what the substance is.
Is it readable?
Yes, ish.
What does it say?
Let me double check something real quick. Comprehend languages should still be up, so.
It's not about the language, more of it's. You imagine that this might be something that a wizard or a high-level artificer would write with the equations and figures and such.
Then I will hand it to our resident high-level artificer or wizard.
Those are my books.
Biggs, can you roll me with
How's
that?
that compare?
I was regretting. Is this a charm effect?
No.
Okay. I get advantage on this.
Okay. Who are you handing the book to?
Tarek.
Okay.
Does this make any sense to you?
I kind of open it and look at it.
I mean, right now, no. Like skimming through it, it's got to be close to 250 pages. Like just skimming over it, like it's obviously like magical equations.
I'm kind of flipping through it, and I'm like, there's arithmetic in here for the arcane, but it's not exactly light reading, especially for the environment.
Yeah. Hold on to those. Let's move on.
Anybody else looking for anything?
Specifically, no.
Or looking at anything?
You said there was what in this room?
Crystals.
Sure, she'll look at them.
Let's do another equipment
Can you
search.
roll a wisdom save for me, Tide?
I can.
Is the crystals just on the floor, or are they inside of something?
They are on the floor.
There's no
like they fell
containers
over
anywhere?
in the not that you can see. Looks like they fell over off of something in the crash.
Can we pick up the crystals?
That's
Yeah,
what
if you
I'm-
want.
That's what I'm looking at right now. Don't you?
There's more than one. Right, did you want to pick up a crystal?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Can I have a wisdom save, please?
Is that?
Ooh.
Wow.
Ba-ba.
She said, fuck. This would stay right.
So now that you're wandering throughout the room, there are 3 more doors. There is one. So you guys came in from the, if it was a map, like the left side. There's one to the north side. There's one to the directly across from you, and there's one directly south of you.
I'd say just keep heading in the same direction, but
What do all these doors look the same, or do they have different?
No, the door to the north looks like a carved door that probably pushes open. The door across from where you came in is another butthole door, but this one, it actually has a like it's burnt, so the middle is missing. And the southern door is actually like a lifting floor door.
maybe the southern one then. I don't know. I'm no idea. Just gonna have to kind of.
I'm gonna start following the buttholes.
Gross.
I'm currently looking for a spell because did I feel anything with that wisdom saving throw?
Haven't said anything yet.
Okay.
I'm kind of on the fence to vote for the carved door. You said.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I would like to cast a spell on myself.
Okay.
From my container of spell. I want to
dispel magic.
No enhance ability.
Oh, cast a spell. I thought you said cast dispel.
No.
Okay.
Owl's wisdom.
Okay. Guys, look at this face.
So weird.
We're just gonna look at Dell's cat all night.
He literally purrs louder when I do this.
Did you get your burb?
No, not yet. Haven't gotten a burp.
No
Trust
burp.
me, you'd know. They'd be right there. But so, where's everybody going?
I don't know. Let's do that carved door, whatever.
So I have 2 for the carved door,
Sure, I'll do the carved door.
3 for the carved door.
I'll just head wherever everybody else
Okay.
is.
I was dealing with the interruption, so I don't know. I'm just gonna go wherever anybody goes.
Okay. Is anybody not going to the carved door? Okay. You get to the carved door, and it looks like a solid stone carved door. It's missing pieces, so you can see the underlying rock on the so you can't really tell what was carved, but there are bits that are carved. There are some humanoid figures that are carved. Some of them looks like they're fighting. Some of them look like they're cowering. There's not enough to put together the whole picture here. Phoenix, buddy.
Weird.
Strength check to open the door.
With who?
Me, LD.
So you say me, but you have 2.
Yeah, that's why I said LD.
Okay. Go ahead, and then also roll me a wisdom save.
Fuck. Wisdom was fine. He's got some wisdom, but he don't have.
So you guys watch LD go to push the door, and LD just falls through it.
Oh God.
Like he falls through the door. The doors, the 2 doors are still there.
Lysander, having a pretty good idea what's going on, just kind of walks up to the door and tries to walk right through it.
You will walk right through it.
It's an illusion.
Walk right through the door.
Well, all right then.
Interesting.
Tark follows.
Okay. Tark, Willow. So Snore. So everybody follows, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need Snore, War, Morven to all roll a wisdom save.
Not the rest of us.
Lysander actually said out loud it's an illusion, so.
I know.
I got a 9.
I'm gonna fail it.
Oops, I'm gonna roll that twice.
Yeah, and privately.
Because you rolled for the wolf.
Yeah, because he's there too.
Gotcha. Okay.
Do I have to roll?
Nope.
Okay.
All right. So you all walk through, and this looks like a lab. There are tables that appear to be like. Your first assumption is bolted to the floor, but it looks like they actually grew out of the floor now that you look at it. With beaker stands and contraptions that you're used to seeing in like Tarek's lab, and it looks like they grew from the table. They're not just stuff that's there. There are a couple what look like pods that are busted open. A couple of them have half mutilated corpses in them. And there is a disemboweled tentacle-faced thing on the floor in the middle of the room.
Another equipment check.
Equipment check.
Yeah, we're gonna search for weird swords and shit.
Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Nope, I didn't see shit.
Lysander just kind of looks around and looks at Tarek and says, "This looks like your kind of thing."
No. I kind of look at some of the equipment and see if I can make heads or tails of anything in here. And
I mean, it actually looks a lot like stuff you would use. Just like the stands and stuff look organic versus like metal and wood.
It's a gross lab. Do I see any books? Do I see any papers?
Or whatever the hell these critters use for...
No, there are no books.
You said we seen one of the corpses on it. I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay.
Oh, look,
See
more
what
of it, a
did it.
complete, an intact
What did
corpse for you.
What did you roll for your wisdom save?
I purposely failed it.
Okay. So, I mean, it looks humanoid. Arms, 2 legs, rib cage, abdominal region.
What killed it?
Huh?
Can I tell what killed it?
Well, its entire stomach is laying on the floor next to it.
Yeah, no, but was it like a slashing wound? Was it just punched through and ripped out? Like
Roll
you're gonna
medicine
be able
check.
to tell. I was gonna say tell the difference between a stab or something clawing it to pieces. It's 12 plus 3, 15.
15. So it's not a clean cut. It is It looks more like the flesh was ripped open.
Oh, is this a fucking xenomorph shit?
Don't fucking say that, Snow.
Trying to see if there's anything I could kind of use to help this out. Because furbolgs are kind of used to like animals and something. So I was gonna see if I could kind of leverage that into helping me see if it was an animal or something different.
It's humanoid in nature.
Not the body, what tore it open.
Oh, there's no way to tell.
Fair enough.
You guys hear the music change again.
And this is when LD kind of like just like lets out like a scoff. Like, I swear to God, if I find whoever is playing that music, I'm going to break their music box.
I'm gonna send.
Get in line.
Well, considering it's getting clearer and less displeasing to the ear, you probably will soon.
So there's an exit basically directly a U-turn from you guys, and there's also a spiral staircase when you guys came in, basically like at your 4 or 5 o'clock.
Is it up or down?
Looks like it goes up.
The boys are going up the staircase, along with the puppy.
The boys.
No,
The boys.
May as
Your
well.
resident boy band is going upstairs.
May as well follow along.
Mark is still kind of looking around the
Hey,
lab
Del,
a little bit.
at this point, can I try to pinpoint what direction the music's coming from?
Roll an investigation check at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. The lowest of the two was a 12, but I have a +9, so 21.
21. It's coming from this end of the ship.
Above us, below us?
That's all you got.
Okay, well, while everybody's taking turns taking the steps, I'm going to send the Raven down the U-turn way to see if it sees anything.
Okay. Are you going upstairs while that does that?
Yeah, as long as it's within 100 feet of me, it can communicate telepathically.
Okay. All right.
Tarek lingers a little bit, and as people filter and go upstairs, he will follow.
Okay. The Raven reports that it's another room, and it does not have the intelligence to explain what that room is.
Really, that's stupid.
I thought ravens were smart.
Thought so.
I think, what is the intelligence of a raven?
When it can't tell me what it sees as an action, I'm gonna look through its eyes.
Okay, which means you cannot see or hear.
That's fine.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna kind of pause for a second, and then look through its eyes to see what it sees, and then after I see it, I'm gonna suck myself back out.
So there are pods everywhere and mutilated corpses in the pods on the ground. There's dried blood everywhere. There's what looked like it was a giant cup, a turnstile.
Do any of the bodies look like they're moving, or are they just floating?
No, they're all completely limp.
Okay. After that, I'll go back to my eyes. I would say we should check a room down there, but I don't really know if anybody's alive.
Well, seems the only thing that's still alive around here is the ship itself, and it's actively decaying.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of bodies.
So
They're
everybody
in
makes
some kind
their
of
way.
tubes. I don't exactly know what they're in, but they kind of. I guess I could say they look like they're being preserved.
All the tubes are broken, right? So if they're not out, the bodies aren't out of the tubes; they're hanging out of the broken glass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You didn't say that part.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. I'm not even sure what we're looking for in here.
Neither do I, but that does not bode well.
We still need to check it.
So everybody gets to the top of the stairs. Tight space.
The drum set going too now? Got a whole band up there?
Yeah. Now you hear a lot more. This looks much more like a bridge.
I can't hear that at all.
I can't do that. That's very loud.
That's fine. Because that was at 15. That's fine. I turned it off. So this looks much more like a bridge than anything else. There's a table, some chairs. Again, Baldur's Gate 3 referenced that thing with all the tentacles where they connect it to hit it like a string. And you behind you have like the overlook of the ship. There are a group of skeletons that are missing various body parts that appear to be playing these instruments. I wonder if I can get this. There. Can you still hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm gonna get real nervous if I start hearing Latin.
So, skeletons are missing various parts as they're all playing random instruments. At the center of this room, there is one of those tentacled face beings that is speared through with a rock of some sort, holding a glowing orb.
I'm gonna go touch it.
Well, everybody except for LD, the puppy, and Raya's character are standing in a dark room.
I have a torch.
Yes. You are by yourself.
Oh.
With the torch, and it is just completely black around you.
Snore kind of just like looks around and you're like, LD, Ulfer, guys?
Your voice echoes as you talk.
What is happening?
Can I use my Furbog magic to use detect magic to see if it's like a magical fog around me?
So the answer to detect magic is yes. All directions, multiple schools of magic, including yourself.
All directions, multiple schools of magic.
So what is LD seeing right now? Are they just gone?
So each of your characters, unless you are Rye, I cannot say your character's name for the life of me.
Let's say Lynn. There we go.
Say what?
Lynn.
Okay, except for Lynn and LD, all of you are each in just a completely pitch black area. It's just you, and you can see yourself perfectly as if you were lit.
Weston just kind of has a feeling what might be going on, but like.
But what is LD seeing? LD's in the bridge room, right? Does he still see them? Or are they just gone?
For LD and Lynn, them and the wolf are the only three in that on that
so
bridge
they don't
now.
see anybody else.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah, that we were like still there but seeing something else. Yeah.
I would say. So, you said that the skeletons are playing the instruments, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, LD's gonna look and see that everybody's gone, and I'm gonna deal with that in a minute. And he's going to walk up to the skeletons and then the Hulk smash.
So when you walk forward, because you were not the first one up the ladder, you bump into something.
He kind of reaches out and kind of just like pokes at it. And is he poking somebody?
Giggity.
Yeah, you feel a thing, a fleshy thing in front of you. Blue, can you roll a dex save for me?
I'd rather not.
Go ahead.
Oh, 15.
Okay, so as Morven is like standing there looking around, you feel a sharp pain in your back, and you instinctively like duck, and you see a spear fly over your head.
Oh fucking Jesus!
It just disappears into the darkness.
So we're doing this. Okay. Let's see. So multiple schools of magic all around me.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you said including myself?
I mean, you have magical objects, so
Okay.
yeah. The specific schools are abjuration, conjuration, enchantment, illusion, and transmutation.
All right, give me just a second.
And that's the stuff that's not on your person.
Hey Dell,
Yes.
can Snore spend 1 minute to cast Alarm in a 30-foot square on himself?
Yeah.
Cool.
Can I use one of the charges from the robe of scantling colors
To do what?
to just fucking make it bright?
To just.
Anything, any creatures that can see me have disadvantage on attack rolls, and any creature in the bright light that can see me have to succeed on DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. All right. I mean, yeah, you can totally do that.
I mean, that's the only thing I can really think of that I myself can do currently. 'Cause I might have gotten rid of Dispel Magic for something else.
Are you regretting that now?
A little bit. I mean, I switched out Dispel Magic for Counter Spell.
I mean, not a horrible choice.
Yeah, but
Um,
you know, hindsight's 20/20 and all that.
Biggs, your voice just echoes.
So even with the torch, I can see nothing.
Like once you go past like you,
The torch does nothing.
there's nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing.
It's just a black, like almost like there's a veil of shadows.
Yeah.
Lysander's just gonna test the theory and shoot an arrow out of the darkness, see what happens.
All right, roll and tag roll. Okay. You fire it, and you swear off in the distance you hear it hit something. Something solid.
I'll just follow the arrow then.
Okay. You just start walking.
Let me guess, nothing changes.
Not for the first like 20 feet. 30 feet. 40 feet. You hit about 60 feet, and you see a house that looks familiar just about 10 feet, 15 feet away from you.
No.
I don't like this.
What kind of familiar are we talking about here?
Roll. Would he be paying extra attention right now, or would familiarity in this extra attention?
Yeah, probably.
This looks oddly like the house that they had their last stand in. except it's cleaner and not dilapidated. Aside from your arrow that's now in one of the panels on the wall.
I'll retrieve my arrow and head inside and start looking around.
Okay. Tarek, what are you doing?
Tarek kind of reaches up and pushes on something and puts up his shield bubble, his temporary hit points.
Okay.
He's kind of looking around. He kind of closes his eyes and listens for a little bit, just to see if he can hear anything in any particular kind of direction.
I need you to roll a perception check.
Okay.
See, Del, this is how a
22.
dungeon crawler's supposed to go.
Say what, Luke?
22.
Okay. And you're looking for anything specific or just in general what's going on?
I am listening for anything. And do I feel any kind of breeze?
You don't feel any breeze, but you do swear that off in the distance you hear the faint sound of screaming.
He heads in that direction.
Okay. What's War doing?
War's just kind of looking around. He has his sword in his hand, but he's just like walking slowly.
So when you start in this room, are you walking straight, like the way you were facing, or did you go right, left, or backwards?
Now, just the way I was facing. Just
okay.
Just every once in a while, he does like a little turn around to like look behind him, look around himself. But
so after about 60 feet, it starts to look a lot like you're in a town on the top of a mountain. There's a mine in front of you, a collapsed mine. Rye, what is Lynn doing right now? You watched LD bump into something.
I want to cast Detect Evil again.
Okay. You detect both of those because part of the group is good, part of the group I think is somewhat evil. I think. Well, Rug was evil at one point, so I don't remember what everybody's alignment is, but there also is evil around. So
He was just sassy.
Rug
his alignment?
Yeah, my alignment. Rug has never been evil.
I thought somebody you made was evil.
Mark was.
That's
evil.
right. Mark was evil. But so most of you pick up on like pings of good and pings of evil. It's just odd because they're like.
Wait a minute. So Rug's here?
No.
No,
she's not.
I thought Rug was because I was saying some of the party was right, but either way, you pick up both
Neutral.
just
Rug's
surrounding you.
War's neutral.
I was gonna say you mind fucked me on that one. I was like, how the fuck did I get here?
Lastly, what's Willow doing?
I'm gonna have her start to walk forward. See if she can feel anything.
Okay. He starts walking forward. After about 60 feet, Willow sees her village on fire.
Oh no!
On fire.
It's break time. Tide.
Fucking asshole. Alright, it's bedtime. No, Kark was horny, not hot. Not hot, evil women, not evil
Okay.
himself. Alright, guys, we will be right back. Lordy. Alright, guys, we're back. Hello.
Ignore the giant bottle of Crown that Dell has.
We're not gonna ignore it.
It was on sale.
Hey guys, Dell has a giant bottle of Crown that he doesn't want you to know that he's an alcoholic.
This thing is normally $47. It was $32.
I mean, if
paid,
Dell...
You paid $32 for that. I paid $38 for that.
I'm not going to show the thing that I got on stream.
Yep, don't do it.
I mean...
And less of this left than I should be.
Dell's whole catchphrase is "I'm not drunk enough for this," so I think if he didn't want us to know he was an alcoholic, he wouldn't.
You say it's my catchphrase. I say that you guys induced that catchphrase. That's your fault.
You need to have a D&D t-shirt that says "I'm not drunk enough for this." Like, it has to happen.
No.
I'm too sober
Tide,
for this.
Tide, yeah, that's me. I'm not drunk enough for this. That's
I'm too sober for this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my line, yeah.
All right. So. Blue.
Yes,
Morven is walking towards where the spear came from.
Hey, Mark.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are back.
You get to what looks like a city wall.
Any markings?
No guards. Gates closed. You don't see where the spear came from, though.
You said gates closed.
Mm-hmm.
Is it one of the ones that are kind of just like crisscross pieces of woods, or like full on metal and wood gates?
Two wooden doors.
Okay. Kind of knock on it.
You knock
Anyone
on it,
home?
and it.
And
on the other side, you see individuals you recognize from your tribe, but they're far more sophisticated than when you left.
oh, what a bunch of pussies.
Whereas when you left, they were very much like a woodlands tribe. Now they're like a regular city. They have
Question: is my book reacting in any way to this?
no.
Okay. You said it just looked like. Can I see the village elder?
No.
Anyone that was considered an elder?
No, the only people that look like at the gate are some folks that you recognize that were craftsmen in the tribe for like leather or.
Time to take a stroll through town.
Okay. All right. Let's see who goes next.
Hard.
Let's do no. I want to do Tides because Tide has the burning village. Tide, about 50 feet in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
You see your village burning. And you hear screaming.
She would run to the screaming.
Okay. You run there and it is complete chaos. Houses, trees, belongings. People are on fire. And those that aren't on fire are running every which direction. It is complete and utter panic.
She'd try to help people.
How?
Maybe trying to put people out that are on fire, or like run to houses that people can't get out of and get them or let them out.
Okay.
I'm
So,
gonna pee on it.
what are you using to put people out?
Is there any type of barrel or any type of like trough or anything out in the streets?
Mm-mm.
Nothing?
I have a spell for that.
From what
I do.
what you remember, all of y'all's water came from a river that was about 20 yards from the village.
Okay, buckets?
You find one.
One small bucket. There's nothing? Jesus Christ. That we don't have a barrel by anything. Because I could create water.
I mean, you don't have to have a container to create the water in.
You do. You create up to 10 gallons of clean water within range in an open container.
I mean, I would argue a closed house, if there's an opening, is an open container. That's very vague for a reason.
Can I make it rain water on it?
I mean, that no. There's a spell for that.
Well, not like actual rain, but like water appear above it.
I thought you were looking for like a water barrel. There are like
just
barrels
empty
and
barrels,
shit.
yeah, that I can make
Yeah.
10 gallons of water in. Yeah. So I'll do create water, and I will just start taking smaller buckets and.
Okay. All right. Lysander, this is the house that you remember. Everybody but Lysander was at this house when this happened. And I say last stand simply because when you saw them before the event in question, this was the place that they got ambushed the first time and managed to get away.
I think last night I'll just start looking around, get a lay of the land, and see what's going on.
It looks like this is on almost like a farm. It looks like a modern plantation house kind of thing. It's a large house on a lot of land. When you go up to the door, it's unlocked and it swings open.
All right, start looking around.
Okay. Are you looking for anything specific?
Just try. Not really at this point. Just trying to figure out what's going on. Kind of looking, peering through doors, just kind of trying to remember what should have been, what should be going on.
Okay. Go ahead and investigation check.
Keep trying to hit one of my shitty skills that should be better. Wow, I actually rolled decent for a change.
Okay. So yours isn't showing up out on Foundry, but it's fine.
23, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it on.
I don't know why it's not showing up, but
probably because the server's being wonky.
yeah, it's because because the server's down.
I'm showing it's up because I'm on. You may just have to refresh.
I'm working on it.
So. This looks almost like it's a staged house for a noble. Like they would have set this up simply for when they needed to be there. It's very bland. No big paintings. Just your generic art you can get from anywhere.
Rude.
Basic furniture. Kind of mad tapestries.
Does it match? But does it match what it should? Any inconsistencies to what Lysander would remember of this place?
The layout of the house matches what his mother told him. But like the furniture and the paintings and tapestries weren't there. When they were in this house, it was run down. It was abandoned. You do remember her mentioning that there was a basement that they escaped through.
Well, that sounds like a good enough place to start. Let's see what the hell's going on here.
Alright. So you make your way down to where you would assume the basement is, which is not hard to find. Very few doors down here go to a staircase that go down.
Head on down there.
And you get down there, and there is a pale-faced, robed humanoid figure that is chained to the wall.
Any familiarity at all here? Or
You don't see a face.
any familiarity to somebody whose face I've never seen before?
Not you can tell. The height's wrong.
I'm saying we'll just stare for a moment, just like trying to figure out what to make of this. See if they react to his presence.
You very faintly hear like somebody gasping and whispering, "Help!"
Who are you?
with dog whining. Just repeats help. And
Last thing
you
you
can-
will approach cautiously.
you can see like their breathing is very, very shallow. Like they're not good.
Lysander will get his thieves' tools out and see if he can pick the locks on the chains, with being very careful not to touch the individual.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check, and we'll come back to you. Tark runs toward the screaming. After what feels like way too long, you can see your hometown.
Yeah, that's at a +5, by the way, because of the because of debrief.
Except it's being sieged. There are humans in armor in wheeled metal things driving over farmland, crushing sheds. Magic being thrown back and forth as you see the goblins that were left there trying to defend it.
My boys.
I try to rush in to find my family.
Okay. You're running towards your house, and as you get to where you know your house is, you can see that the side of your house that would be the common areas has been blown away by something.
I still rush in to try to investigate.
Okay. As you hit the door, you hear an all too familiar crack of a weapon going off.
I turn to look.
You don't see anything, but that's the same sound that your weapon makes. And you hear what sounds like something ripping through wood, and more screaming.
Can I tell which direction it's coming from?
To your left, behind you somewhere. Probably another house that got hit by that.
From or came from that direction?
The sound of the building being hit and the screaming came from, because the door to your house is behind you, like behind you and to your left.
I try to head in the direction I think it came from.
Okay. All right. Start running that way. And coming into view is human soldiers. They all appear to be human, carrying various forms of weapon, but quite a few of them have what looks like what's on your back modified to be held against the shoulder. And there is a giant carriage that is holding a massive railgun.
Notes.
Can I tell anything else about these armed people?
No. They have breastplates, different colored tunics. There's no flag, so you have no idea who they belong to.
I try to return to my house.
Okay.
go inside and see if my family's there.
Oh. You bust through the door, it's still there. And there's some goblin corpses in there. And you hear the sound of your mother crying over in the kitchen.
I go to her.
She is cradling your father, who is missing basically from the belly button down his left side. Like that whole lower portion is gone. And he's not breathing.
In futility, I rush over and I start trying to cast Spare the Dying.
She looks up at you, gasps, and smacks you in the face and says that you did this. That this is your fault. All right, War.
Dun dun dun.
Yes.
Your turn.
You're standing in a town, an abandoned town, facing a collapsed, what looks like it could have been a mine shaft or a mountain passage.
Okay. Guess I'll walk up to it.
Okay. You walk up and it feels oddly familiar, but you don't know why. At the top of what looks like it would have been the entrance to this. Excuse me. You see the same symbol that's on that shield. The same symbol that keeps popping up.
I take it there's no way I can get inside or anything.
It does not look that way. You do see a couple sets of bones that look like they're laying on rocks, though.
Just bones?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are they just laying there? Are they trapped or?
So when you walk up to them, you can see part of the forearm sticking out between rocks, and then the bones of the hand are kind of scattered on the rock next to it, as if like when the skin and muscle decayed away, the bones just fell.
Okay, so I mean, is there armor on it or something?
All you see is the bones of the forearm.
Okay,
and
well,
bones of the hand.
I guess I'll see if I can pull it out.
So you go start pulling, and you pull, and it doesn't move. And all of a sudden, rocks fly away, and a skeleton with a beard reaches out and grabs you on the face, and just is staring at you.
Father, is that you?
All right, Lynn and LD, you guys are on the bridge by yourselves. Dog, what are you doing?
Does this invisible fleshy thing like move at all if he tries to apply pressure to it?
It like after a bit, it's like it's not there anymore. You're like, huh, okay.
Is the music still playing?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you like the music again?
Yes.
Now. So now can I go Hulk Smashy?
Sure. Yeah. Roll an attack roll.
Cool.
Which one are you attacking?
Yes.
There's a pick one. You get one attack to start with. There's a violin, small drum set, cello.
Whichever the one's the closest. Like if there's a line of them, if
the
there's
violin.
like a line of them, it's just be like he's gonna go one swing, shut, 2 swing, 3 swings, fuck, 4 swing.
Good night, Mark.
Good night, Mark.
Night.
There you go.
There's
Now
no
it's on
one-
loop.
there's
Just to piss Snow off.
No, that'll work, because music.
Alright. So you swing at it. And you hit it.
Night night, Mark. Have a good sleeps.
And
We'll see you later.
you you hit it, and the arm that's using the bow on the violin just falls off. But it doesn't stop playing. This one has no head.
Well,
And
okay
it's
then.
still playing.
Take the violin.
Roll a strength check.
Oh, I think that might work.
You rip the violin out of its hands. And you can still hear it playing next to your head.
And he's just gonna toss and just give up at this point.
He throws it, tink, 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 and it just back over to the skeleton, whose arm reconnects and goes back to playing.
I hate every bit of this. New person, new dwarf person. I'm terribly sorry.
Okay.
Do you mind looking around while I go try to find out where our friends went?
Sure. Let me try dispel magic on that one you were beating up first.
Okay. You cast Dispel Magic on the skeleton, and it stops for a second, slumps over, and sits back up and starts to play again.
I don't like it.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I tried. I'm gonna go with
What's Snore doing?
Well, I imagine after some time of him just sitting in his little square, his no square, and nothing happens, he would eventually just start heading into a direction. Let's hear the memory.
After about 60 feet, he's standing in the guild.
I did not call it.
Everybody's alive. And the minute, when you see it, you walk through the front door, and they all roar with excitement.
He's kind of looking around like, what is... Something's not right.
You're right. There's more people than you remember being at the guild hall. Atlas is there. His sister is there. His mother and father are there.
Oh. I
Park
cannot
is there.
concentrate with that goddamn music on now, please.
Kark is there. And they all seem to be celebrating.
He's going to kind of keep his distance away from them as he kind of just walks around.
They do eventually run up to him and hand him a drink, and
who would he go to first?
you know the fun part?
What's that?
What's her name that I forget, who's dead, forgive me, is there, and so is Heidi.
All right. Well, if Kira's alive in there, then I imagine he'll go up to her first.
Okay. You walk up to where she is, and they're all talking about some adventure that you remember where you guys once all had to fight a basilisk, and there were like 12 of you, and there was a plan, and the plan didn't work very well.
As usual. The usual
Yeah,
thing.
half of you guys almost got turned to stone. One of the members was discussing how, They still swear by eating basilisk meat. But the more and more this goes on, you start to watch as the ones that you know are dead start to decay slowly in front of you.
Mm.
It takes a second for you to catch it, and then it slowly starts. You're like, wait a minute. They've gone pale. Their hair's thinning. That's not right.
So, watching this, he's probably gonna take a few steps backwards and kind of mumble to himself that this isn't real. Something's wrong. This isn't real.
For Lynn and LD and the wolf, you guys got one action. We'll go back to you. There's still that glowing orb hanging in the humanoid thing's hand, as well as that command. It looks like it's where they like control the ship. It's got wiggling tentacles. Are the only two things that are actively like sticking out.
I guess we'll roll. LD will eventually walk up to it and kind of observe the orb first to see. He probably won't be able to tell like what it is. It's probably to him. It's probably just going to be just an item, but he will try to figure it out.
Okay. I mean, looking at it, it is an orb that in the center of it is like a glittery spiral. That's all you can tell. At least by looking at it in the hand that's there.
Before he
Go ahead.
Before he touches it, I imagine he probably won't be able to tell what this control panel does, but we can certainly try to at least figure it out.
All right. You walk up, an intelligence check. Ryan, what were you saying?
I'm gonna agree with him. Look at the board before touching it.
I got nothing.
Okay. You have no idea how this works.
Did I need a roll too, or just him?
If you want to look at the control board, yeah.
What am I rolling?
Intelligence. No idea what this thing does.
So after they both kind of just are like stumped, he's gonna look over to Lynn and be like, "Well, fuck it. If this thing hurts, then I wouldn't touch it." And he's going to grab the orb with both hands.
Okay, and then do what?
Pull it off. Pull it off the lich. They're the. Well, I know it's a mind flayer, but he doesn't know it's a mind flare.
So you pull it, and the fingers are curled around it. They're abnormally long, and they snap. You hear them break as you pull it away, and everybody is now standing on the deck. Those who were displaced are standing where you were when you just poofed.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
So I didn't save anybody?
I'm waiting for a but.
I am too.
So
They'd all be
everyone's
dead
back,
by now.
but he's gone.
No, everyone's back. Nobody's missing.
Okay, so he kind of just looks around. He kind of looks at the orb, be like, "That was easy."
Now is the music done?
You do like looking around. You do see the skeletons just slump over, and the music stops.
Thank God.
It is now eerily quiet.
Better quiet than with that annoying ass fucking music, and that was said out loud by LD.
Let me go get my Latin real quick.
And then Tarek starts singing, My Miss American Pie.
I will put this orb back in this, whatever the fuck
It's
this
the
thing is.
day the music died.
So what happens when he what happens when he tries to put the just lay the orb down on the ground?
The orb on the ground?
I believe there's a possibility that at least 3 of you know detect magic. Would you mind? And he points the orb on the ground.
What did you do to bring us back?
I took the orb off that dead guy.
Wait, we're back?
Yes, everybody's back.
So I'm guessing it's magic.
It sure seems like it is.
Tarek is still kind of holding his face, and he's like, I know that wasn't real, but it still stung. And he starts walking.
I was personally curious where mine was going, but whatever.
I walk over to the orb, and I try to cast Identify on it.
Beat me to it.
Cast Identify on it?
Mm-hmm.
All that you get is that it is an orb that has... What's the right way to put this? In and of itself, it contains its own universe.
The microverse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh. I think we found the thing that we were trying to get before somebody else got it.
No, okay. He just picks it.
It's definitely a thing I don't want in the wrong hands.
No.
Oh, okay.
What
he
is
just
it?
picks it back up and just like puts it in his backpack. Good enough.
I mean, I guess.
I'm still not convinced that's the only thing here, but...
I also don't think it's something we should casually be carrying with us.
No.
No, but we do need to get it out of here.
We could destroy it.
I don't want to destroy it until we know more about what it is. Besides, I can think of about 5,000 ways destroying it could go wrong.
There's a lot of energy in this thing.
It go boom.
That would probably
It go boom.
involve all of us.
Morven kind of slinks down. In whose hands do you want to keep it out of?
Probably mine.
Why yours?
Because he likes things that go boom.
Because
How about-
I've been ignoring this for long enough, but somebody got a hold of my tech far too fast after I made it, and I still need to figure out why and who.
My standard at this point is just kind of walking away from the group a little bit slowly, just kind of saying out loud, but maybe not exactly, definitely not directed at anybody. Sort of directed into the ether, like, if there's any time to give me answers, this would be it. Just to no one in particular.
Okay.
I think Dell knows who I was thinking about when I said that. Well, it could be about 5 people, but yeah. And just start looking around to see if there's anything else of interest here, any other parts of the ship that might be holding something of interest, or I'll just try to, I don't know.
So does Snyor or
Make sure they
LD?
got everything.
LD's just kind of just holding the orb in his hand right now.
Study that.
LD can feel it like humming with power.
This thing's. How would he describe it? This thing seems pretty powerful.
I don't think you should be touching that with your bare hand, lad.
I've touched worse with my bare hand.
Gross.
I mean, I could take a look at it. See if I can figure out what magic is inside of it.
By the way, this might not be the time and the place for that. We should probably get out of here. If what I think might be happening is happening.
Agreed.
Remember the blinky gems? Yeah. I don't want to linger down here.
I almost feel like if the Blinky Gems were going to do anything, they would have done it by now. We've been down here for quite a while.
Still don't want to linger. Or do you want to lose your ward?
I don't think we should stay here either.
I have some other business I need to attend to back at the mummy's sarcophagus. Some answers that some questions that needed answers.
Are you sure you're the one to do that? The best one to do that?
I was asked to by one of the gods, anyway.
By your mummy.
At least one of us has that you guys hear.
Don't do it. No, you can't fucking do that.
Be
No.
in everything.
Absolutely fucking not.
It's at this point, Del, that LD will actually eventually say, be like, I actually did not have a chance to say this because we were in a maze. We were in a maze, and I was getting well, no, because that's not it. We were a bit of a maze, but that little mummy person actually did have a few words to talk to me. If you want to hear them,
please.
I don't know where that was. Let me search it up in Dell's DMs.
While you're doing that, Tark will mention, it's like, perhaps we should discuss this as we walk.
I couldn't agree more.
And he will start heading
Really,
towards the
Del?
door.
Speak with the Dead's not a wizard spell?
It is not. It's a cleric spell.
What the fuck?
It's technically in the divine magic sphere.
I was about to say, Blue, when I was looking through Morven's spell list, I'm like, why is that not on there? I figured he would have that.
See, I was looking through it on the spell list and I could not find it. I'm like, okay, I guess it's just weirdly not a thing. And I just looked it up again and it's fucking Bard Cleric. Why the fuck would a wizard not be able to do...
Wait. Bard?
Yeah, it's a Bard spell.
Yeah. Bards also have it, because they don't sit in just one realm of magic.
No, that's not why I'm stroking my invisible beard right now.
As they are walking, making their way back off the ship, LD is going to tell them that during their whole debacle with the mummy, he got his own little grain of knowledge, saying that the words exactly were, "This place is a portal between that which is dead, living, and eternal. However, something has invaded this space and is disturbing those at rest."
I wonder what that is.
He got that knowledge. Well, actually, I'll just say it in person. I got that knowledge from the mummy, and I was told by one of the two gods that visited me, one being the condescending prick that is hell, that I should go actually talk to said mummy. So you guys can leave, but that's what I'll be doing.
I don't want to hear about your mummy issue.
Lysander just kind of stands there thinking for a moment and is like, if you're doing this, I'm going with you.
You can. But I think the
Kinda looks
problem
like you-
was. But I think the problem was that we kind of just went into the hole and just did a quick peek. So I am going to be doing a full-on nosedive into said coffin to go investigate fully. So you guys can sit and watch, or you can come nosedive with me.
I'm going in. I'm sorry. I already went in there once, and I didn't get the answers I wanted. So
that's fine.
If that's the way to do it, then it would be helpful if someone else was there to help pull us out if this goes wrong.
Oh, looks like
We
Doug
can tie
got an
some rope
emergency call.
around you and hang out
Plus-
outside.
Plus, I'm feeling a tad bit spiteful against Hal, so I'm gonna go do it anyway.
You keep your problems with your date. You keep those problems away from us. I don't know what you have. I don't know what you have. What you did with deities and who you've pissed off, but I learned the more powerful things you get on the bad side of, the worse it is for you.
Oh, I didn't do anything. I'm just me. She just doesn't like me for no good reason at all.
Right.
Right. Well, so
Let's
find
go
a
do
rope
this.
to tie you off to,
That's what I
and
was thinking.
something hard and in place.
Here, who wants to hold the orb while I go explore the coffin?
I can hold it.
Okay. Have fun. Don't drop it.
I'm gonna take one of those faces off the wall.
Oh God.
At least wait for them to come back before you do that.
Hey Dell, before I go to that portion, I'm gonna go to where the Raven found all the lovely bodies, and I'm just gonna start looking around the Novoid.
I mean, it's exactly like you saw.
So I'm gonna go on and cast Animate Dead 4th level to get 4 of them
Okay.
to come with me, and then search down the other direction that we didn't go down when we first came in.
All right. The direction that you didn't go down
Yeah,
appears
we
to be
went to the
just. Oh, all the way down to the right.
Mm-hmm.
So this appears to be more like general quarters, some more vats,
When you say general quarters, I doubt they have beds and such.
no, general quarters is in like common areas.
Has anybody been here that I can tell in the last month or so? Like, is it so kicked on with dust that the stuff is just...
Roll an intelligence check or an investigation check. We'll go investigation.
Yes. That's a natural 19 plus 9. 28.
Honestly, it could have been 6 months. It could have been 6 years.
But nothing in here has moved since then.
There are like if you move a body, there are obvious like outlines of said body. Do you want to move a body?
I mean, sure, yeah. We'll be searching around.
When you move a body, you go to push it and it actually like falls apart.
Well, you're not going to be useful. And are these all humanoid like skeletons, or are they the mind flayers?
There are 3 mind flayers that you find on that side. The other 23 are all humanoid. Every race you can think of. There's at least one of them.
Okay, so the mind flayers. If I was to, let's say, take the head of one so I can learn information about it later, could I do that, or does it just fall apart?
I mean, they are decayed enough that you can just pull the head off the body.
Cool, yeah, I'm going to do that and just shove it into the pack.
Okay.
Gross.
And then I'll head back to where they're
That's
at.
what I was thinking too. Gross.
There's not even blood that comes off of that thing.
Gross.
So Del,
Mm-hmm.
once they make it to the mummy's coffin again, LD is going to hand Willow the glowy orb of destiny.
Okay.
And he's going to jump into the coffin.
Okay.
And Lysander will be right behind him.
So you jump in, thunk, and you hit the bottom of the coffin.
Well, like it's not a endless bottom anymore.
Correct.
Kind of thing. Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah.
And all of you start to hear rumbling and cracking.
We gotta go.
Alright, exit stage.
It's time to go, guys.
Men's Indiana Jones scene.
Morven just walks into the hall with 4 dead bodies. What are we doing?
Running.
Never.
Who remembers which way they have to go?
Oh God, we're not doing this.
Me.
I might have an idea. Hey, War. Could you mind pulling one of those faces for me?
No.
He ran to the restroom real quick.
He had a party.
So, for those of you that, just to remind you, you come up the stairs, and there's a path to your left and a path in front of you.
Didn't we start? We left. We went left first.
Yes. Okay, we need to go left here.
Okay.
Okay. Del, explain the next room.
Does everybody go left?
Yeah.
You were in the face room, which is
Mm-hmm.
where Snow jumps into the coffin. There, since you came from the left, there's a path directly in front of you and a path to your immediately to your right when you walk in.
The one straight in front of us.
Okay. You walk through it. There's a stairway to your left and a path right in front of you.
We didn't take the stairway, we took the path. Alright. No, there was only one stairway that we went through. Yeah, so path.
Okay, so you go in the path, and this is just a room with busted tables. There's a path to your right.
That one.
Okay, you go down that way, and this is the octagon table with plates, and there's a path directly across from where you walk in.
Yep.
Okay, you go down that way, you get to where the stone tablet is with the parts that certain people took.
There's only one entrance on this one, yeah.
Nope, there's a path when you walk into your left, the path catty corner across from you.
Catty corner across from us.
Okay, you go into a room with a well, with a path on the only path is on your right.
I don't remember well.
I don't either.
No. Trying to remember.
Hello, roommate.
Because I thought we went into the catty corner. I guess not. So okay, back and go into the other pathway.
So you go to the one that's at the end to the right.
Mm-hmm.
You're back in the room with faces in the sarcophagus.
What the
There's a
fuck?
path
I see it.
immediately
We
to
can
your
either-
left, the
we can
path
either
off to
wander
your right.
around like headless chickens, or
God damn it.
I'm almost positive that was the right directions.
Drew, what are you doing?
I don't know. I was
Work your
led
way
down
back.
here.
Yes, you were led down here, so you should remember how I did it.
So should you.
Buggy.
Everybody should then remember, right?
I don't personally remember. I was led down here.
I don't. There was a lot of different things that we've done.
The We didn't go down the well one.
We did not.
That was all the correct way, and then we went the only other
So,
direction
standing
and ended up
in-
3 things away from us.
Standing in the path you just came from, there's a path to your left, and a path to your at the other end to your right, which is the room with the faces and the sarcophagus.
So the path to the left is faces.
No, you're in the room with the faces. There's a path to
Which
your
is
left,
the
path to your right.
4th room into the thing. Because it was table with 4 broken squares. No, it was 2 tables with the dishes. Then it was the table with the 4 broken squares. Well, 1 broken square, 3 correct squares. Then it was the octagon table. Then it was this room. And somehow I got 3 ways correct, 1 way incorrect, and now we're back in the 4th room.
Where do you want to go? You have left or right?
Right.
Okay, you go
'Cause
right.
the first way we went in, we went to the left. So.
There is a stairwell to your left, and what looks like a centerpiece for a table to your right, and then a path directly across from you.
What's on the table?
It's just what looks like it's a centerpiece that would hold the table.
So stairwell, right?
Stairs.
Sure.
All right, you go up the stairs, and you make your way out to the open desert.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense because the first thing of stairs we had was a
Well,
left
did
and
we
right.
did we
corner.
go downstairs when we went in?
Yes, but it went to a T-junction. It wasn't a room.
Hang on, stop for a second. Open desert, what?
Like you guys are at the oasis where it's the open desert, the
Okay.
open air. Yeah.
Okay, that you had me confused there for a second.
So I'll tell you this now, Blue. The reason you got confused is because when you guys came in, it was left or right, correct?
We went left.
Yeah, but there was a
went left.
T-junction.
Correct.
There wasn't a room.
You came in on the right side of that T. When I told you there's a stairway to your left and a path in front of you, you were in that T-junction.
I thought we were in a room.
You were.
Technically, the T-junction is a room, I guess.
I was gonna say I took that as a hallway with 2 turns.
Whatever, we're out.
Fair enough. I knew I was mostly right.
All right. So you guys are back to the oasis, where your sand critter is and the busted up mechs.
How many of the mechs did we actually recover out of curiosity?
When you say recover, do you mean ones that Tark kept, or that are no longer?
How many did we get total? Whether or not.
I'm only aware of the one that Tark took.
Tark has one. The other ones were disabled and either left in place or near you.
So we have 1.
And we're not keeping it.
Tarek kept it.
Yeah.
I was gonna
For
say,
now.
That's a Tark thing.
Yeah, no, he kept it.
Well, we should probably give it back.
Yeah.
Why?
Fine.
Why? Why? Why do you think you have the right to keep it?
I want it.
No,
Finders
you didn't
keepers.
win it.
Spoils the war.
No, you didn't win it. You stole it. Forcefully.
No, they attacked us,
It was a
and then I kept
no,
it.
we attacked them. It was a misunderstanding. Gosh, you can't figure that out, or you just always want to shoot things.
That's not our problem.
I'm not trying to remember.
No,
who
it's not.
actually
Yes,
attacked
it's our.
first.
We.
Nope.
Tarek
No,
fired-
I'm going. Wait a minute. I don't remember. You guys keep going.
No, I attacked them several times
technically
to
we
get them
attacked
to
first,
deter them
but it is what it is.
from coming at us, and they still did, and they looked like insects. And then they started attacking us. So yeah,
You can't admit you made a mistake.
and that's how adventuring works.
Mistakes happen. Learn that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they need
They
to
made
learn
a
that they
big
made a
one.
mistake.
It was
They
their
lost their
mistake,
stuff.
not ours. Matter of fact, I'm still okay with killing them if y'all want to do that.
You're not.
No, I don't want to do that.
I was gonna
No,
say
we don't
there's
wanna
no
do that.
point of killing them, but it is our mech now.
No, it's not.
It is.
It is.
You're outvoted on this one, buddy.
I'm surrounded by children.
When was this a fucking
No, it's a
democracy?
debate.
Are you gonna fight everybody?
Guys, my goodness.
Of course he's not.
Those crystals we took out of there.
Oh yeah.
Do they do anything?
I was gonna ask that too. Did Ryan and I took a crystal? What happened with that?
Hold on a
Oh
second.
my
Hold on.
god! We're about to
Don't
blow
tell
up
me you got
everybody.
like 1.5 million wisdom saves to go through now.
Mm-hmm.
Who did what now?
Ryan and I
I
took
thought
a
Uh,
crystal.
One too.
Yeah, the red crystals that you were examining.
While I deal with that, you guys continue your argument over who gets to play with the toy.
Who else
me.
picked it up? I
Now-
think it was just me and you.
Yeah, there were only two.
I thought Tark did too.
No, he just
No, I just
examined it.
looked at it.
No,
Just looked
Tark
at
was
it.
like, "Ooh, powerful! I don't want to touch it."
Ooh, that holds too much energy.
That's the temptation would be too great.
Okay. You guys can continue your argument.
I'm pretty sure it's done.
No,
Mhm.
it's not.
Okay, well, make your statement.
Tarek starts
Yes.
walking back
Yes.
towards the skiff.
This is why people fear you.
Okay.
They should fear us.
This is why people hate you.
Well,
People's always
maybe
hated
they
me, it's
don't
fine.
fear me enough.
Maybe you should try to do the opposite for once. Fear is what I usually do. I only like to apply it at times.
You're the one that keeps insisting I only make weapons. I've made one.
I haven't seen
One.
anything else. I haven't seen much else.
I don't hate anybody.
Clearly, it's you've been blind then. Everything else I've made has been in defense.
Defense and offense are perspectives. Kind of walks off to that.
Okay.
I don't know if I want the crystal anymore.
All right.
Oh,
I
great.
wonder how the crew's gonna feel about 4 dead people.
Okay, so as the argument finishes, you guys start looking around and be like, "All right, everybody's here." Lynn no longer has hair. It's all
Oh
gone.
my god! What the fuck?
And Willow is nowhere to be found.
Fuck. God
What?
damn it.
God damn it.
Again?
Get a fucking leash for
Let's
these
put a pin-
people.
Let's put a pin in this.
Hold on. I might have something for
Take a time.
this.
Read that.
Okay.
Can I point in the direction she just was and try to use message to communicate with her?
Okay. Does that work?
No matter por favor.
Okay.
It doesn't say I have to see.
I know.
It just
I know,
says I have to point towards.
Nope.
Can't.
Nope. No, like
I'm
you,
like,
you send it
where'd
out.
you go? And nothing.
Nothing comes back.
I'm just bald, right? I still have eyebrows at least.
Priorities.
He was not.
No. All your hair falls out.
No eyebrows?
Hey, just like you
No
don't have to shave
eyebrows,
anymore.
no
I was gonna say, you don't have to
armpit
ever
hair,
have
no
a
leg
shave
hair,
again.
Nothing.
Nice.
Wigs are a thing.
Well, I guess we really need to find our apothecary.
I say,
So,
left-hander.
our alchemist that she can regrow hair.
Left-hander, look at Targ. You still have your little communicator rock thingy?
I do.
You might want to try calling Willow.
It's a good idea. Willow?
Do I get that?
It's a sending stone, right?
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
So
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. All yours. Willow?
Yes.
Where are you?
I don't have a rock.
You don't have to have
need
a rock.
You don't need
Oh
one.
wait, no, hang on. She's playing it. Never mind.
Yep.
How am I?
Where
How do
are
I
you?
hear? I don't have the rock. How is this do it? How do?
We've been doing this the whole time.
I had a rock.
I talk just like conversations. I talk, then you talk.
But it's the rock phone.
Question: is Tark actually speaking this?
He can choose to talk it or just mentally say it. It's up to him.
I'm saying it out loud.
Tell her she has
Well,
a
it's-
rock in her pocket.
Morven says you have a rock in your pocket.
Do I have a rock in my pocket?
I don't know. Do you? I don't keep track of your inventory.
Marvin, do I have a rock
Yeah.
in my pocket? Okay, she'll pull a weird rock out of her pocket, I guess.
You got a rock? You're comfortable?
Yeah, I think so.
Where
So-
are you?
So actually, you do have to say it out loud because it has a verbal component. So he does have to say it out loud.
Cool.
Okay, so where are you?
I can see you.
Hang on. Lynn, LD, and Snor and Morven can all actually hear her responding. She's within earshot.
I can see you.
Tark is like holding his hand up and he's kind of pacing and looking down.
He's
like,
that guy in the airport going, I don't see you. You can see me?
Well, the point I was making
Oh
is
God, it's me at the airport.
He's kind of pacing a little bit as he talks, kind of walking around in circles, looking down.
Yeah, I see you guys. I got poofed over on the other side of the oasis. But I see you.
Just come back. The fuck?
It's a long walk.
Those of you here turn around and she's just standing on the other side of the oasis.
Hi guys.
It kind of looks.
No one tell her that the rock is actually a finger.
Can we trade crystals?
Can we trade crystals?
No.
Tark's like waving at you. It's like, well, come on.
How far away is it? Oh, 60 feet. So, okay, I
Yes.
guess it's not that far.
Hang on, that's 60 feet in a direct line. There's water between you. So like, he's like telling you to come this way, but there's water between you and him. And you don't know what's in that water.
I do not know what's in that water.
We were just in that water not too long ago.
It doesn't mean she knows what's in it.
That doesn't mean I was saying come through the water.
I guess.
Yes, but this is Willow we're talking about.
She's not an idiot.
She just doesn't have the street smarts.
I'm not assuming
Turn
she's
into a
not
fish.
smart. I'm assuming she's just gonna take you very literally.
Yeah. She
I mean,
would.
you can turn into a fish.
She can.
Okay, well, what do you do?
What do you do?
She just starts walking through the water.
That's what I was gonna fucking do!
You slowly see her sink down.
You suddenly hear in your head, not through the water, around it.
Oh, okay. So you're just stop and just look down and then turn back around slowly
I mean,
and
by
walk
that
back.
point, you're probably like waist deep, so like you can keep going, and you know you can turn into a fish, or you can get out of the water. The water is very like it's nice and cool. It's very refreshing.
Okay, she'll just finish across.
So she'll just swim across.
Yeah, she's got water breathe if she needs to.
It feels amazing. It's like being outside in like a 97-degree heat, and then getting in a very cold, like in a cold pool.
Okay, that's fine.
The
She'll just...
fucked up part is Dell couldn't make her lose all of her hair because then she'd have non-hairy legs.
This is
They
true.
rolled for it.
I saw the rolls in.
So.
Yeah.
Well, I have a question.
Oh no.
Do you carry all of your apothecary materials in your bag with you at all times?
Yeah.
Can you roll a D100 for me?
No, I don't wanna.
He doesn't want to have no bones.
No, it's mostly
I don't think that's what he's getting
how
at.
much of her stuff is damaged.
It's damaged. I know.
We're floating away.
So, you start swimming, right? And occasionally water gets in your mouth and it tastes like water. And eventually it's like, it tastes weird.
You did not. You fucking
Okay,
did not.
Keep swimming.
Told you.
get out of the water. Now, the problem to worry about is now you are soaking wet because you swam.
Yeah.
And the bottom of your hooves are soaking wet and you're stepping on sand.
So I get sand stuck to my hooves, whatever.
No, you. Go ahead, though.
Have you never walked with completely? Okay, never mind. I know how much that sucks.
Okay.
Okay. All right. What are you guys doing now?
Going back to the ship.
I am wrapping something around my bald head.
So here's the thing, when you lose your hair, suddenly the top of your head is so much cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Just
you're
you're
feeling feelings you've never felt before.
So if she drops the crystal, does her hair grow back? Well, that's messed up.
See, now we gotta take a little.
We have the rare hairless dwarf. It's
So,
hilarious.
I'll make you a
back on the
potion.
sand skirter. And then what?
I try to help Willow rinse off her feet.
With what?
With water.
You just gonna pour water on her feet?
Yeah, I'm just rinsing her off.
Lysander will just press the digitator on the way past and just.
Can Lysander roll me a D100?
Oh God, no.
Oh God, yes.
I didn't touch her.
Correct.
Can I do something fun, Del? I can make faint musical notes appear.
Don't.
With precipitation, can I do it to LD where it's the stuff inside the metalloid?
So where Lysander said he cast precipitation and now Willow is dry, and now there's a potted plant where Lysander stood.
How does that happen?
Lysander is now a potted plant.
How does that happen?
About 12 seconds later, it's Lysander again.
You almost became part of my apothecary kit.
Lysander just continues storming off to wherever his birth is.
Like we were looking for shade. You didn't have to become some.
Shut up.
Blue, yes, you can certainly do that if you would like.
It's just the musical notes again.
So
very slight.
LD, all you hear is.
Oh no.
Blue, can you roll a D100?
No, you gotta keep it going. You gotta keep it going.
It's my D10.
I mean, I could just
38.
38.
Oh, this is something really good.
Come on.
What?
Hit me with something good.
Roll a D6.
Oh, be a
fucking...
be a 6. Be a 6. It's a 3.
It's a 3. So 3 of these show up.
What are these?
You should see them on the virtual tabletop.
I don't see shit.
Game's paused.
Yeah, I don't see shit either.
How about
The
now?
game paused.
It's so cute.
You have 3 flumps that appear up and look at you and go, ah! And then
What's it called?
flumps.
Flumps.
Yeah, I knew what they were.
A flump.
They run away from you, just scatter, and then they just after a minute.
Okay.
I don't like this anymore.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
Now what, kids?
But I say, as a player, I know exactly what's going on. As a
What the
character, I
fuck?
have no fucking clue.
I don't know why things keep happening.
I would say, as a player, you know where I'm getting this from. As a
player, I just confirmed where you're getting this from.
Willow's gonna go through her apothecary set and clean things off and make sure everything's good to go still.
I mean, you think everything's good to go.
Okay.
Sneera's gonna kind of be curious and be like, wait, I wonder if I can do, let me I wonder if I can do something funny.
Del,
And he's gonna
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Finish off.
kind of think for a second, like, "Ooh, let me do this," and then he casts Pass Without a Trace on himself just to see.
Roll a D100 for me.
Fuck.
Del, can I roll an Arcana check to see if I can confirm my player knowledge? What's going on?
Sure, it's a high DC.
Yeah, I may as well roll it anyway. 22.
22. I mean, it seems like magic is just on the fritz.
Yeah,
So-
Lysander just kind of smiled to himself and just.
You're not entirely sure what happened, Senor. Nothing funny though.
What? Huh? Oh, that. He's gonna kind of just look around himself. You're like, huh? Huh?
But now you're 2 feet tall.
Anything else?
Everyone's scared to do anything now.
No, I'm gonna go check on the gnomes, see if they're still where we left them, and
Yeah, they're still where you left them. Anybody else do anything?
did
Can I
we
see that
leave them?
Willow has. Willow
I
has
have the orb. Okay, she's gonna pull it
I
out
see
of
the
her
orb.
bag and hand it to him.
I want to study it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take it below deck.
Did we leave? Where did we leave them?
They got left in the lower deck, kind of guarded by the crew.
That was my concern. I didn't want them still being on the top deck.
No, they realized after like the first 20 minutes, they're like, nah, fuck this, we're getting out of the sun.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Alright, anybody else casting magic?
Not
No,
anymore.
I was gonna go back to studying this design.
Okay. Alright, are you guys ready to leave then?
Sure.
Yeah.
Did we get everything we needed from this?
We have no idea.
There was some big thing we needed from the ship, right? We can't just leave it. We were worried about other people
We have
getting.
no idea. We honestly have no idea what we were looking for.
We just didn't want the ship
We're
to
just
be.
hoping that this is it.
Okay.
I did want to look around some more, but
Who gave us this quest again?
me.
Okay.
Lysander did.
Sep! Roll perception. Fuck no. There's some
the
shitty
issue I
shit
think
going on
we
right now.
had was
I got perception for him.
Alright, so
I
you
think
guys
the temple
tell
was collapsing.
you guys tell the captain to set off. I need one person to roll a D100.
I'll do it!
I will.
No, I did. I got first. It's gonna be really shit. Watch.
Dell, in terms of studying this, I'm just trying to see what kind of
91.
magic created it.
Okay. Alright. Nothing appears to happen. Alright. You guys set off. Where do you want them to take you?
Back to the city, I would assume. Or else we want to pick up the other mechs. I'm like, Lysander's really just kind of checked out at this point. He's just.
He's EP.
I don't know. In that time, are the gnomes still being how they were, or if they calmed down and started talking with people a little bit easier?
I mean, they've been hanging out with your crew for the last. It's been probably about an hour and a half, at least. So they're kind of civil. They're unsure what you guys are going to do with them.
I'm not planning on doing anything.
Take them back
but
to
if,
town. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, is there space on the skiff for them?
It's not comfortable, but yes.
I mean,
we can't just leave them out here.
For their devices. Not the gnomes. They're mechs.
They're mechs? No, you will not fit all 6 of those on this thing.
Okay.
What happened to the other 2 skiffs that was with us?
They have fucked right off.
Oh, okay.
They fucked off before we even got to where we were going.
They
were at the
They
waist.
fucked off after the whole Tarek is now going, I'm gonna take this fucker apart, and they realized that Lysander crushed a mech. That's when they fucked off.
I thought you said they were with us at the
They
Oasis.
stopped there, and then when they realized, oh shit. That and you guys went into the Oasis to go into this cavern. They were like,
Okay, bye. Thanks.
Yeah, I don't think we can. I don't think we can really blame him on that one, to be honest.
No.
I think we would have done the same in their place.
It takes time, but you guys do make it back to town. There is one overnight. You all get a long rest.
I gotta use this spell to keep the.
A long rest.
So I'm gonna long rest.
Long rest.
You guys make it back to the city.
Okay.
Just need to cast this one time to get all 4 of them.
Are parked at the dock or free to do whatever.
So what are we supposed to... I know that we got this quest from Lysander, basically, but who are we supposed to give the thing to from the Nautiloid?
We're not.
We weren't on a quest like that. We wanted to invest. He wanted us to investigate the Nautiloid, and that's what we just came back from doing.
Yeah.
There wasn't a goal with the Nautiloid. It was, hey, there's this thing here, and apparently we don't want somebody to get whatever's going on over there, so we went to go get it first.
Right, but that information had to...
backstory.
Okay, I was gonna say that information had to come from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But when back it up, when we first got back to this timeline, Lysander mentioned, here's all the shit that I knew about.
Yeah.
In these 7 months that y'all skipped, or that I lived that you didn't, and this was one of the things. And he had no idea where to look, but he got a message from somebody that he doesn't particularly like right now, but pointed him in the right direction, and that's. This is something that he knew that was something that might be connected to stuff. He's not sure what the connection to stuff is, but
But it was a major milestone in his.
Right.
And actually, at some point, Del either using Tarek's thing or his own sending scrolls. He'd rather use the thing that's not consumable if he can. He will try to get a message to Swallow saying, I found the Nautiloid and what it contained. We need to talk. If you can bring them, that would be ideal.
You don't get a response when you send the message.
It's the second time she hasn't responded.
And that was to your mother, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. But making sure that I had that timeline right, yeah.
That's the second time she didn't respond. And he would say that out loud.
Okay. I need you to roll a D100, though.
We were well out of that area when he did it.
Still need you to roll a D100.
I think it's because we have the orb.
It's the orb, yep.
I'm gonna ask if
the 2
I
crystals.
found anything out.
I think it's the crystals, but
I mean, we could break them.
I would also not recommend.
I would, yeah.
Fucking Del!
That's more of a leave them somewhere and then see if things get better.
Can we sell them?
Let's
We do
sell
have
them to
a
the vendor.
mages guild
Biggs,
in our town.
you gain the benefits of the haste spell for the next minute.
Oh.
You guys watch Biggs just speed up.
Even you're talking, so good luck on that. I could just sell it to a merchant, and then we won't have to deal with it anymore.
No.
We have a mages guild.
That's what I was thinking.
But we could get paid for it.
Willow.
We get paid for it afterwards.
I'd
Willow.
rather know what it is before we try to sell it. Thank you very much.
How much gold do you think that gem is, that crystal is worth?
That crystal weighs 7 pounds.
So a lot.
So a lot.
Just based off the crystal. Did I learn anything from studying that thing all night?
The orb.
The orb of Osavix.
Fucking no.
I need you to roll an Arcana check.
Cool beans. There's the nat 20 of the day.
Cool.
It's a 29.
I also need you to roll Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Yep.
That is a 13 plus wisdom is plus 7, so 20.
Cool. So nothing bad happens. But you do figure out that for some reason, this thing is able to basically transpose people into a alternate universe. All of it.
Teleport
It
ball.
is very, very powerful.
I'm trying to get my notes and Morven's notes. Trying not to get those two mixed up. Because I'm like, I know what this can do. No, I don't know what this can do.
For reference, if Tarek had this orb, like player knowledge-wise, he would never need another crystal. That's how much power is in this motherfucker.
Look at Luke. Look at Luke.
No, Tarek knew it was that there's a reason he didn't want it.
I know what this crystal is now, and I can't
say. It's the same mindset as like Gandalf
So
refusing
don't
the
sell
ring.
it. Nah, probably
Like-
not. We'd probably keep that for something. Or at least learn more about it. But we were talking about the crystals, so.
Yeah, it was too much for him to not eventually accidentally misuse. Like he was like, I need to not do that.
I was about to ask you privately, Del, but I'll ask it out loud in front of the group. Is there anybody I know, other than the person I don't want to bring it to, that I might know that could help us with this thing?
There are plenty of people that could, by proxy, help you by getting you in touch with somebody.
I'm talking about somebody I can trust.
Wouldn't Wintergale?
That I know of.
You don't know anybody that, like, if you hand it to them directly, they'll be able to help you, but, like, Wintergale or Gideon or...
or the
any-
Epitome. Epitome was the one I was referring to.
Yeah,
There's no
they
one
could
to
be
bring
like, you need to take this to this person.
Well, let's go back where we started, and if we can get a hold of Wintergale, great. I don't, because I think I can trust him more than the Epitome, because I don't trust him.
Wow. Somebody trusts him for once. The rest of you fucking hate his
I
guts for
said
no
more-
reason.
I said
Look.
Willa doesn't
more
hate him.
than the Epitome.
Rug had trusted him, and then he lost the trust because he fucked up so many times in a row.
Are you guys hungry? I got lots of cheese.
Well, are you gonna grab the cheese? Have you ever wondered what happens when cheese gets soggy?
I know what it does.
You pull out soggy cheese.
It's just wet.
Is-
If it's a hard block,
I-
it'll just be wet.
I think I'm good.
But why? It's still cheese.
Guys, the cheese it doesn't look good.
Okay.
It's starting to mold.
Because remember, you went in the water twice.
Increase
The first time three times. The first time to get into the tomb, second time to come out, and the cross.
Okay. She will go to the kitchen and dispose. Or we're not in a big enough boat for that, never mind.
No, and you guys are off the boat at this point. You have
Yeah,
disembarked
I was
from the boat.
Okay.
And also
in the
remember,
city.
we're in the desert.
This is true. But where are we
Increased
staying?
heat and cheese equals...
Ugh.
I have to stay outside of town. They typically don't let 4 dead bodies roam around the streets.
Probably not.
Yeah, usually not.
I
So
mean, you
I'm gonna
could-
be at the cave that I
You
let
could
you guys
dress
know
them
about.
up.
Yeah, but they're all really decomposed. They've been down there a while.
So where what else would you do in this city then?
What do you want to do with the thing?
Well,
What
let's
the fuck are they
see here.
doing out there?
I'll just say, okay, Lysander would say this out loud. Willa, you did hear whoever that was, who spoke to you earlier, when we were at the Oasis, say something about trying to track down your parents' killers. Is that something you want to do? I know I would.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, that's what I've been doing in a way.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where to start.
Mind you, this is still within his whole like minute thing, so it's slightly faster than that.
Willow, so I know you really want to go find out your parents, but
Thank you, Blue. I could do my own role play.
Not quite
Either-
like Cammy from the over the hedge, but
I was gonna say it's either that or just a much higher pitch.
There's just a limit to how fast I can actually talk and maintain a coherent sentence.
Especially at 10 o'clock at night.
So
and when,
Biggs, that
especially when I miss Buzz. And it's 11 for me, don't forget.
that's the question, right? Does Lysander's pitch increase as he talks faster? Does he turn into Alvin and the Chipmunks?
I don't
Can
see
we
why
just
it would
say
increase.
yes? I was gonna say, can we just say yes?
I'll just go with yes because I don't give a shit or any thought at all.
Yes.
I'm asking the important questions.
Right.
I mean, if we were going to do that, this would be the time. Of course,
Okay.
Time doesn't work the same way where you're from, so.
Where, I don't know where to start. Maybe Morven knows. We should ask him. I know it is.
You probably would.
I figured it is with Josh.
My favorite thing is like, it's Josh, by the way, bro. I get the Tide knows. I know like 7 Joshes.
I was kind of thinking the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, gosh, got it.
Friend from high school, actually.
No, I get it. It's just my brain was like, I don't want to be an asshole, but that really doesn't narrow it down for me, at least.
The amount of Joshes that I know.
That's like saying Mr. Smith in the fucking U.S., right? Like, come on, man.
Well,
all right, so off
here's
to see more.
here's what I'm thinking, that we bring this back. What we're called.
It's biblical.
Bring
Yeah.
this thing home.
Back
maybe
when you had
find-
shoulder length
figure out what,
hair.
Figure out what it is, and then see to your situation. But if you want to go now, we can go now.
We'll go in and let you guys know that I am the one with the orb.
The
You took it from me.
X.
Yep.
I mean, we can start heading home. I'm assuming this is where the gnomes come from, and we've dropped them off.
Oh yeah, they get off as soon as you guys dock.
Yeah, Lysander was talking to him about the whole thing. And
I figured
They
we.
basically are like, "Fuck you guys, we're out."
I figured we
Yeah,
could go talk to
Lysander's
Morven
I think it's pretty clear Lysander's still pretty salty about the whole situation. But
and see if he knows where to start with my parents.
Okay. So you guys make your way. It's not far to get to the cave, but you're now at the cave with Morven and his 4 dead friends.
His 4 dead friends.
They're kind of standing at the entrance to kind of scare away anybody.
I was picturing this kind of like Tiny Tina's fucking tea party.
I that's what I was seeing too.
He doesn't have tea, unfortunately.
The group kind of notices that Senor and Ellie kind of stayed back towards the entrance to the cave, and anyone close to them will probably hear what's going to be written in the Lyad campaign RP.
Okay.
Good thing there's a raven out there.
Okay. So, you guys are all sitting in the cave.
And, you know, Morven's just got a makeshift tables, prodding the orb and a bunch of different things. Hello? That was quick.
So where do I start to look for my parents' killer?
Well, there's 2 possibilities. One would be the Feywild, which I've already been there. Not exactly a lot of hints. Thus the reason I'm sent here. And the second, I'm going to fathom a guess and say this has something to do with it. Being that it can almost teleport people around. I got some help on the way, hopefully. They responded, but not quite, you know, what I wanted to hear, so.
Well, does Mav know?
Yes.
Will she be able to tell me where to go?
Probably not. She'd be able to help us with this.
With the ball thing?
Yeah. I mean, if it can send people to other dimensions, I'm pretty sure It has some lovely secrets in it.
But is it safe?
Depends on your version of safe. Could it
Not
send
your
us
version
to
of
an
safe.
alternate? Could it send us to an alternate universe where we cannot get back? Possibly.
Okay, she's gonna like.
Could it send us to the spot that we want to know what happened? Also possibly.
She's going to kind of call out to her and see if she answers.
So now there's two of us calling out to this bitch. She better fucking hurry.
Messenger's kind of following along the whole time, just not saying a whole lot, but he's there.
I don't know if Dell's talking
You're.
to us.
Are,
or
I
if
hope
on
you're
the
not
phone.
talking to us, because
I'm fucking muted. I
How,
said,
how much were you talking during that?
I just started.
Okay.
It gets unnaturally cold.
that makes
Again.
sense.
Ah, there she is.
And while Snore and LD are arguing, suddenly, there is a mid-20s human female standing next to them, and she goes, excuse me, looking for somebody. Are you two okay? She's
Which
like
one are
5 foot. She says that to both Snore and LD. She's like 5'2" in a fitted like white and blue like ballroom length dress.
It's weird for the fucking desert.
People.
Okay, I will send this little bit, and then I will say that they suddenly just take a look and be like, are you okay? You look like you should be here.
She goes, I don't normally do these. And like when you look down at her, because you're both taller than her, she's standing on solid ice. She goes, I came because Mab couldn't, and I don't know who Willow is.
That's me.
She says that only to those two, just quietly.
Okay, fine.
Why is she coming for Willow, but not for the guy?
Because she likes me.
That would
Apparently.
that would be the satyr that is in the cave, right straight ahead.
Oh, thank you. And she touches both of their arms, and it is like, holy fuck, that's cold.
Like dry
They
ice
feel it
cold.
through their armor and clothes.
I imagine Snore's gonna kind of be like, ooh, but Ellie's gonna kind of just have like next to no reaction.
It's kind of a wake up call, right? It snaps you back to like reality for a second. The rest of you see this 5 foot tall young female human in that blue and white ballroom length dress, long brownish black hair. She goes, Marvin, darling.
You're not mad.
You sound disappointed. I'm hurt. She's never brought you food, and yet here you are complaining.
You've brought me food. Cheese, dairy, her.
I can be scary if I want to.
Can't we all?
You're too fuzzy to be scary. You're a giant teddy bear.
It's not fuzzy, it's furry, but continue.
She walks in the wall and goes, hi.
Hello.
You had questions?
I was hoping that she could tell us where to start on finding out more about my parents and what happened.
So, she's busy.
Mm-hmm.
As you might have guessed.
Obviously.
Hi, and she kind of like half curtsies. Morgan would know that this is Lady Winter, so you have Mother, Queen, Lady.
Now we've met all of them.
You don't know her name. You just know it's Lady Winter. She's just the shy little sister of the three, basically. Because I wish we had information. But that's fine. She just looks at Morven like she's just done with his bullshit. He's supposed to be looking into it.
And I am. Thus the reason I needed you here. Well, not you, but good enough.
So now I'm not good enough.
I said good enough. The ball.
Unless they're just sitting here with a bemused smirk on his face the whole time.
The ball can take us into alternate realities. Can it take us to the time that Willow's village was burned down so I can see who did it?
I don't know.
That's why I wanted the elder.
Well, she's busy, and turns out apparently I wasn't.
Obviously.
So.
Aren't you uncomfortable in that? It is kind of hot out here.
She goes,
touch her skin. She's the only thing colder than death.
Fucking rude.
She actually giggles at that.
And Lysander still has this shit-eating grin on his face right now.
So can you help us or not?
She looks at you and goes, May.
I'll give you a cheese cube.
Maybe. Who are your friends? I'd love to meet them. She just looks around at everybody.
I've caught their names, but I don't really know them.
It's fairly obvious to everybody because, unfortunately, Willow has the lowest passive perception of the people here.
Of course she does.
That
makes sense.
She doesn't get out much.
Mm-hmm.
They call me Lysander. Just give a polite.
She curtsies. She goes, Lies.
He's Mr. Purple.
He's made a deal with y'all too.
Strong court. Or is it?
One of them.
Have. Okay.
Some would call me touched. I don't know. Still not quite sure who did it, and well, definitely don't know why. But
she
childish.
Goes, was it a good touch?
Thank you. Thank you.
For the most part.
Her age is showing.
I appreciate that one too.
Only a couple millennia old.
She's probably older than me, but
she's sure
at least 50 years.
Anyway,
But
yes, I have had dealings with your kind before.
It's a pleasure. What else are you gonna introduce her to? Willow?
Is everybody in the cave?
Yep.
Everybody but two.
Well, those two are at the entrance to the cave.
Okay.
But they're still technically here.
Well, you seem to have already met the boys at the front. Senor and Eldy. They're hard to explain. They were one person, now they're not one person.
They
So
seem upset.
I think they're always upset a little bit.
Did you give them cheese?
I did
Those
give them
younger
cheese.
years.
Everyone here has
The
had
first
cheese.
100 are so hard to get through.
And then you got Tarek over there. He makes a lot of cool things.
What does he make? Make fancy
He's
clothes.
got some cool boots.
He does have cool boots that make him fly.
I would like new shoes.
Don't know if you want his kind.
They make him fly.
And they
I can
catch on
see her
fire.
doing the mental math of like, is flying boots worth it?
They might stop you from stepping on ice all the time.
You'd have to ask him. He makes a lot of things.
Tarek, darling, what do you make?
He has his hands on something and he looks like he's tweaking and he kind of looks up and looks over and he's wearing these goggles with several lenses at this point.
She walks over and like moves them up and you can feel them get ice cold.
He kind of blinks at her. Yes?
What do you make?
A lot of stuff.
usually whatever I happen to need at the time.
Who are you? You don't listen to anything.
Not typically.
I was
he doesn't.
busy, and he kind of starts configuring things and putting it back together, and it kind of slides and walks back, and he puts it in his pocket. It's like, I mean, I knew you're related to the ice deity lady. I was trying to fix some stuff.
Winter Court.
Here we see Luke being Captain America. You're related to the Thunder God thing, right?
It's like, I mean, that was a device that heals, and he kind of takes it back out and is like, I didn't use it today. Do you
make shoes?
Fancy have boots? I have
Boots,
boots that help me
shoes,
fly.
That sounds fun.
They are.
Can I have them?
No.
I have a pair.
No.
I'm sure you could make her different boots. Maybe shoes that make the ground sparkle when she walks by or something.
I can make that happen, and then he kind of points in a couple of the steps that she had taken. There's now sparkling.
Can you? What spell did you cast?
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah. Yeah.
These boots are made for walking.
Dang it. 24.
24. Everybody watch as Tarek, his skin turns a vibrant shade of blue.
Kind of looks and is like,
I
can we get rid of that thing yet?
Are you that cold?
She goes, that's a first.
Did you do that?
Did you give him frostbite?
Wasn't me.
No, it's the thing we're experiencing right now.
Yeah, Mega's just
Anyways.
a little bit weird for us right now.
A good portion of my designs only work with everything else I have. I can't just make them separately without a lot more time. So
Well, that's not
I can't
fun.
just make you boots. Well, it goes hand in hand with adventuring. If I just stayed home and worked on them, yeah, maybe I could do it. But I also am out and about a lot, so
Have you thought about how much money you could make?
it's not really about the money for me.
I make potions. And
she
cheese.
looks at Morphin and goes, why are humans so odd?
They do own a city.
What?
They own a city.
You can do that.
From what I'm told, the small one over there has a lot of money.
She looks over at War. What?
But
Willow, did you say you make potions?
He's way cooler. Ask him first.
No. Money's one thing. Potions.
Tell him about the bees. Tell him about the money. that
I
you
can
throw
make
at
you
bees.
puke bees.
Why would I want to do that?
You can
Willow?
control all the bees individually.
Why would I want to do that?
Some people do it.
Some people thought it was fun.
Wintergale had a ball with it.
How about
Oh.
cheese? I like cheese and I make cheese.
Oh, okay. The best that I can tell you is perhaps you should go search the village. Maybe she'll see something you didn't, Marvin.
I'm sorry,
And she
say that one more
turns-
time. I completely zoned out.
She said to go check the village because she might know something that you didn't.
I'm
where
gonna
she's
hand her a good piece of cheese because she has more on the boat, or she did have more on the boat.
from. She takes it and goes, what do I do with it?
Eat it. It's very yummy. It's the best thing ever.
She eats it and you hear it like crunch because it froze in her hand.
They weren't like that a minute ago.
She goes, that's not bad.
Have you not caught on about how things happen around here?
But
look at the ground. You see how it's no longer sand?
It's ice.
she hands Willow a small little crystal and goes, "When you're ready to go home, break this in half, and you can go.
Will this take everyone?
As long as you walk through within, I don't know, 30 seconds or so."
How do
Yeah.
we get back? Can I have another one to go back?
She hands you the one. Here you go.
Thank
That's
you.
to get back.
Okay.
And she turns to Warren and goes, "Who did you steal money from, short man?"
You mean, who did I steal money from?
She looks at you and goes, you look like the kind that runs into battle with not a care. You obviously aren't wearing pants. So who'd you steal the money from?
He has a business.
Is a what?
A store.
He makes things, people buy them.
Oh, great.
I mean, typically we just do trade, but
Barbaric and smart, just what they need.
Yeah. Don't really get it, but you know.
It was good to see you, Morven. And Will, it was nice to meet you. Lysander, it's a pleasure. Tarek, I'm disappointed. I would love some new boots.
Well, if you swing by the guild, I'm sure we can figure out something.
I'm just gonna kind of look at Tarek.
Is that a
She doesn't know what
promise?
that means.
We will see.
Okay. Looks at War and goes, "Good luck with your business." And she kind of curtsies to Lynn and walks over to the boys and goes, "If you two didn't bicker so much, you might get somewhere." And then just poof, into snow.
Into snow, you say?
Yeah.
Walked straight into snow.
In front of Snow's character turns into snow. Yep.
So Snow, you
It's
got
snowception.
another you right in front of you.
Got a lady that poofed into you.
It's snowception.
That's what I just said!
I will say that they aren't bickering as much as Aldi is just venting to his little brother.
Right, but you have to remember, she sees it as bickering because she came in like halfway through that conversation.
Fair enough.
So.
Well, apparently you can figure out what I could not.
So, who wants to go on a field trip?
Are we not on one?
Another one.
That's what
It's
we
field
always do.
tripception.
But to say, shouldn't we go back to Equin first and then do it from there? So when we come back, we're there. Works the way I think it works.
We can. How long to get home?
I can't walk through town.
You can walk through our town.
Yeah, I can't walk through this one.
We don't have to.
Why not?
We have to get back to the portal, don't we? Yep. So
How
let's
far to
go
the portal?
back.
It is in the center of town.
We'll disguise them.
I've got an idea. How far?
From here, it's about half a mile.
So we could do it in under an hour.
Yeah.
You'll just be invisible the whole time.
That's what I was just about to say.
They'll look so disappointed.
No, he's gonna cast invisibility on the fucking.
Oh,
yeah, the corpse is the problem.
I was gonna say I can walk through it fine. I can't leave my new friends.
They all like.
I mean, I'm also gonna
I'm
take
doing
this
some
by.
math. I'm doing some math. Hang on.
Pass without a trace, I can do all the companions.
That's not gonna help us.
Why?
Pass without a trace does not make them invisible.
Pass without a trace
It
is
just means
it's just
we
stealth.
don't have tracks.
It's
yeah.
a veil of shadows, yeah.
Which
other
a veil of
question I
shadows
have
doesn't really help in the
is-
fucking desert.
It says a veil of
What is
shadows
it
and
we're gonna do
silence,
with his
masking you from
transcript?
detection.
But yeah, that's not gonna help us in this case. However, there's 4 of them, right?
Yes.
I still don't like you. And then he'll cast a 5th level invisibility and get all four.
What did you do to them?
They're still there. They're just invisible.
Okay, good enough for me.
Hey, War.
Let's go home.
Hello.
That only works for one person, though, doesn't it?
If you as at higher levels,
You could do 2.
More targets. Or 3 or 4.
For each slot of level above second. Okay.
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I've been asking War a question for like the last 5 minutes.
Oh, what's up?
What are you gonna do with your sand skiff?
I was gonna do that too.
Can you make it super small and put it in your pocket?
Can you have it delivered via airship?
Can we make it fly?
I'm not right now.
How's that gonna help us?
Can't we just take it through the portal with us?
How big is this portal, Dell?
Not enough for a fucking sand skiff.
Bullshit.
You might
They
have to have
will
it airdrop.
ship your sand skiff.
On a shipping ship?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ship.
On a they will ship it on a ship via the shipping lane,
A ship
the shipping
shipping
port.
ship on a ship on a shipping ship. Yes.
Yep. On a shipping
shipped his skiff.
on a shipping route to a shipping port.
Mm-hmm.
He shipped a skiff.
Beans.
I
wonder how much that costs.
It will cost you 25 gold to ship it.
That's it?
25 gold is a lot for these people, Blue.
Damn, we might as well just
I
ship
know,
you and your
but I'm just
fucking
like,
dead
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
But it's chump change for Roar.
Well, that's fucking... War pisses 25 gold a day, okay?
Look, I'm just saying, 25 gold, I know it's a lot even in this world, but that doesn't seem like a lot compared to the size of this thing that you're literally taking over land, over water, or flying all the way across the world.
I piss gold.
You piss is
I
gold.
don't think I'm not thinking about it too much.
gold.
All
right.
Just take it or leave it.
So,
Leave it.
are you shipping it home?
Yes.
Okay. Subtract 25 gold. The rest of you get to the portal. All of you get to the portal. Poof. You're back in Ekman.
Okay.
We
This
will
place
end
looks nice.
there.
Okay.
I got one more thing.
Uh-huh.
Tark goes to see Rug.
Okay.
And he asks him, do you still have your information network?
Oh, do I ever? It's actually grown quite tremendously.
Good. I'm gonna need help tracking somebody or something down.
I'm guessing you found something fun, huh?
It's something I've been ignoring for a little bit too long, just from circumstance, but I need to find out who got a hold of and leaked my original designs. Because somebody somewhere has. They're not good versions, but there's more than my railgun out there.
I can, but I do already have a couple ideas.
No. One could be figuring out where Norbert's group is. Because they were with me when I designed it.
Yeah, but one of our artificer friends were not so nice. What about the other one that we haven't seen in quite a while? The one that taught you quite a bit.
Norbert.
Is that Norbert? I thought Norbert
No,
was...
he's talking about the guy
The
that
mad
lost his arm and
scientist.
leg.
Yeah,
Oh.
way back, buddy.
Yeah.
He was
He's
with
going
us for
old school.
good.
Yeah.
That was
he was
way
with us
before
a
my-
good
that
time.
Way
That
before
was
my time.
that was way before war.
Mm-hmm.
Elwyn
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He caused some shit though, didn't he?
Damn.
I was gonna say,
No.
Elowin was the crazy scientist that taught Lute a lot of his shit,
But not the.
and then one of Elowin's apprentices ended up being the really fucked up potions dude that we ended up having to hunt down and fight during the Dragon War.
Speaking of artificer friends,
Ye?
did you bring back your Luke? Did
Yeah.
you bring back your apprentice?
Yeah, he's at the gate.
Just left him there.
He's just sitting there like, what the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I do?
No, I mean.
No, it's not so much what the fuck did I do. It's more of like, holy fuck, because you took them from a desert to like
heaven.
No, it's more
Temperate climate?
like Wisconsin in temperature.
That's why. That's why we lost
Well,
all the cheese.
He did ask to get out of here. He just didn't understand.
He asked
what
to
it
get
was
out of
he was
here, so we
asking.
took him all the way across the world.
We did.
Yeah, Goon is now very confused.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is way too fucking cold for his gear.
So, Luke, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
It's already partially there, somewhat, I would think. This sand skiff. You think we could turn it into like a giant
Yes.
Okay.
swamp boat,
I've already been thinking about it.
riverboat, or you know, fan boat type
Land
thing?
rover.
We could do that too.
Land and water.
If we have an airship, he wants a hovercraft.
Yeah. Yep. That could be arranged pretty easily. It's most of the way there.
We could put rockets on it.
Oh man, Rug and Morven.
All right.
This is gonna be a combo.
So, we will end there for tonight. Are you guys preparing to go to the Feywild?
Yep.
I have good news and I have bad news.
What's that?
Can't play next week. Blah, 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 blah.
Which you want, the good news or bad news first?
Bad news first.
Bad news is you're about to go fuck with the Feywild.
Again?
Yay!
No, like this time you're actually involved in it, not just stuck there.
Yeah.
So we better
What's the
make
good
sure
news?
that we do all
Good
our
news
things
is you guys
before.
level up to level 12.
Yes!
Yeah!
Fucking finally! It's only been like fucking 8 months.
So,
We leveled up
Does
not too
mean-
long ago.
We did
does
not.
this mean I get to cut down more trees?
No.
Do you not remember what
I
happened
mean,
last time?
yes, you could,
But no.
but rather you didn't.
Yes, but no. No, but yes.
Technically, couldn't Morven just say that the trees are zombies?
No.
No.
I think even Lysander was in the Feywild long enough to know that one.
If anything, Morven's gonna look at you. Bye now, and then leave.
Okay, bye-bye now.
Can you
All right.
hide me in your little pocket plane?
So,
Alright,
you guys
guys.
can level up to level 12.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna do that right now.
Del, I was gonna say Del, if he does that, I might have to pull out the backup, the other the Feywild character I came up with.
Hey, Snowy.
What's up?
He's gonna hear that in his sleep.
I don't know why I muted your sound. I muted your soundboard, so I shouldn't even be hearing it.
Because I'm not doing the soundboard through Discord.
That's fair.
Gotcha, bitch.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. My favorite part was watching Lute's face when I hit this. The momentary panic of.
I know.
Oh, no.
I had the same panic.
Like,
I
no,
didn't trust my face, but I did.
Lute's was like, "Is he serious?" Yours was like, "No, no, 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 no! Don't do this to me."
Alright, guys, we are gonna end there, and we will see you next week for another session, and I will.
Anyways, we'll see you next
There you
week
go.
for another session, and I will see you guys on Monday for probably Final Fantasy. We'll see. Final Fantasy Rebirth. But we're gonna go and hang out in the Faerun next.
Feywild. Feywild. Feywild's a continent.
Feywild in the Feywild next week.
Favorite was last week.
So be there or be square. Okay, we love you. Bye.